more
Yeah.
or
So
less.
I'll continue this rant later.
Fuck.
What do you mean, fuck?
Oh, Matty just dipped as soon as he joined.
Oh. All right, back to the rant.
Fuck you!
Uh,
I'm putting a
but-
T in your shit.
Oh.
I'll listen to your ass later, baby.
Oh. Okay.
I
that's
told
good.
Debbie about Marissa.
Oh no.
Just so everyone knows, we're currently streaming.
Alright,
Just
sounds
so
good.
everyone said.
So that everyone on the stream knows, Marissa is my ex. Please don't judge me
Fuck
for
you.
this.
No
Alright.
one gives a shit about your petty ass problems, Kyle. Quick question. After
Petty
Thursday
ass
night's
problems.
game finishes up, are you gonna be doing another game on Thursday night or no?
No. That would be a no.
Hey,
Okay.
Josh.
No, that gives me a free slot.
Hey, Josh. T.
What?
No one
What?
cares about your petty ass problems.
It's not a problem. It's just a general like.
See,
I
I mean,
see, that's
I may eventually, like after I finish Skull and Shackles as well, but it would be until after I finish this game as well.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I still am going back and forth on what I want to do next for a game. It will most likely be a attempt at 2E, just from where I want to try it out anyway. But that I'll cross that bridge when it gets to it.
We'll burn that bridge when we cross it.
Exactly. Alright, well, I hope you all are ready to start some Skull and Shackles. Give me just a second here to get some little background music going on. Luke, if you wouldn't care to loop this for me.
To loop it? Oh, I see.
Yeah. I was going to have this playing in Roll20, but the file was too large for the game to upload.
I see.
I appreciate that because it's really easy.
Yeah. Okay.
Since it's playing, there is Josh T. If it's playing through your phone, it will have an issue picking up your audio, so you might want to mute Voxcaster.
I did.
Ah, yeah. See,
Can you hear me?
Now you're crystal clear. Yeah.
Yeah.
You sound better than Kyle.
All right. Well, like I said earlier, there is a very fair chance of you all leveling up either at the end of this game or towards the end of this game. So just have that in mind whenever I say surprise. All right. Well, the last game ended with you all successfully attacking your first pirate ship. You all were true pirates for the first time this game. And as such, you all were rewarded with some booty. Look, your first little taste of the sweet life on a party that lasted 36 hours.
Indeed.
First taste on the sweet life of Zach and Cody.
Yeah.
Since we're still pretty early into this campaign, and this kind of feels like it could be like kind of episode 1, you know, since we are now on a different ship. It's like episode 1, but like what we were doing previously was like a fucking prologue or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
the tutorial.
For anyone, because there are people that like aren't in this game that I send the link to watch the stream.
Yeah, I'll give a
Would
kind
you
of
like-
an update. Yeah, sure.
Or just like an introduction to the 4. Was it 4 or 5 players?
5 of us.
Yeah, there's
Five.
5 total.
Okay.
So to give kind of a more or less intro to what this game is Skull and Shackles. It is a adventure path for Pathfinder set in the Shackles, which is more or less think the Caribbean. This is all pirates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
This place is definitely meant for those who wish to be free. No matter if they're evil or good, this is a place for freedom. As long as you're powerful enough for it. As our players have found out, yeah, for sure. All the players, for one reason or another, we're in a place called the Port Peril, which is the unofficial capital of the Shackles. Kind of like Tortuga is to the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. In such, they were, in one manner or another, press ganged into joining the ship that they were on. That ship was known as the Wormwood. It was piloted by the free captain, Captain Harrigan, which is a prestigious title among thieves. as it were, in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
The mean motherfucker.
Upon waking up, they quickly realized just how the law was going to be upon this ship, and that more or less means that if you don't do what they say, you're going to get keel hauled. If not,
you
there's
get your ass
various
whipped a number of
degrees.
times, and then
Yeah.
you get keel hauled if you just
Yeah.
won't stop getting ass whipped.
Exactly. This struck true for a couple of people straight off the bat. One being Kyle's character, Corliss Silversmith, who is the cook and a bard for the party. On his first little run-in, on the very first day, he decided to get crit right across the jaw, which almost instantly killed him.
It's pretty funny.
It is also true for Master Eddie here. Eddie is our
That's me.
resident swashbuckler.
Yeah. Should we go down the line?
Yeah, I'm going to.
Who are you, and
Yeah.
who is your father? What does he do? That kind of
Yeah,
thing?
for sure. We'll do that then. Let's start with Scott.
Scott, what's your name? Who you playing? What does he do?
I am Drell. I have no last name because those are for people who weren't born as slaves.
Excellent.
I
Wow.
kill people. And I want to get better at killing people.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
I don't like Eddie.
and another
For good
another key
reason.
piece of information. What are you exactly?
I am a Gilman.
A
I'm a
gilman?
man with Gil.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like a like a like a mermaid, but a male and merman. But without
a
a fish
male, if
legs,
you will.
without a fin, you actually have legs. You're like an Atlantean, I guess you could say, for those who.
Oh,
wouldn't
and
know what
over
that
there in the barrel is Ripper. You'll see him later.
means. Yeah, he's a spooky crustacean.
All right.
T. Washington.
Eddie, you go ahead, Mr. Luke.
My name is Luke Kenny. For anyone who, I don't know why anyone wouldn't know that, because I only send a link to people who have seen this. But I play as the fanciful Edmond Leroux, the swashbuckler on the ship, and a constant thorn in Cerdrill's side. If you don't like the fact that I like to speak with a goofy French accent whilst playing this, well then feel free to mute me every time I speak, because I love doing it. Eddie worships the god Caden Kalian, the god of adventuring, freedom, and drinking. And to stay in character, I'm very often drinking whilst playing him. I also am pretty much the antithesis to Drell, where Drell is constantly grumpy, Eddie is constantly giddy, and refuses to do anything he doesn't want to do when told. Which is also another reason Drell doesn't. Drell and Eddie are constantly disliking each other. Well, more like Drell doesn't like Eddie. Eddie just likes fucking with Drell.
Fuck you, Eddie.
Oh, come on, Drell. It's not that bad, no? You can move on now.
All right. Well, we'll go to Josh T. Josh T, who is your daddy and what does he do?
Skip me. I gotta get my phone plugged in real quick.
Yeah,
What an excellent character. All right, Maddie.
My character's name is Lucy. He was born in the Shackles. In the region close to it. If there was a map popped up, I could point it out. I can't pull the map, can I? Hey, there we go.
Oh, looky there.
Yeah. Tarwana Uplands is where he was born and raised.
Tijuana
Somewhere in
up.
that area. I'm saying. Backstory on him. He was a mountain bandit for quite a while, up until he hit the ripe old age of 18 and decided he was going to set out for sea for fame, riches, and glory. He is determined to conquer the Shackles and become the, what do they call it?
The Hurricane
The Hurricane
King.
King.
Mhm.
Yes. He is a rough, tough, and brawly boy.
Mm-hmm.
His
like a fucking
secondary goal is to find his father and beat the ever-loving crap out of him for naming him Lucy.
Is your
Uh,
character just a fucking boy named Sue?
Yes.
Maybe.
That's gonna be great. Who's next?
All right. We'll go for Josh T now. It sounds like he's good to go.
Yeah, my character's name is Takeda Shenjin. He is a big dumb lizard man, and his only real concern is proving his renown and worth as a swordsman and make his fortune.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty simple guy.
A good way to describe him is extremely simple. While
Yeah.
while Takeda definitely has all the brawn, there is no brain.
But he is honorable and a good guy. A good
Yeah.
lizard guy.
Exactly.
Seems
All right,
like
and yeah, and last would be Corliss. Be Kyle's character.
But definitely not least. All right. So I am playing a sylph named Corliss Silversmith. My occupation is bard/cooksmate. And I also have a familiar that is a monkey whose name is Doug, after my living father. And so the point, his goal is to accumulate enough wealth so that he can live a life of luxury, eating good food, being with fortunate-looking women, and tall. He's got a thing for really tall women, and then drinking expensive beer or expensive spirits. He just wants that the easy life, and he knows that he's got to suffer through the goons that he's stuck with. He's constantly exacerbated, and Doug got him cursed.
Is there
What,
a character sheet I could pop up for Takeda, or Corliss?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing one in the list.
Yeah, it's here. Here, I'll show this character sheet to the players.
Excellent.
Look at that handsome lad.
I can see Doug. Funny enough.
That's all you need. He's
As
he's
it
the
turns
most
out,
important of the two.
Corliss this entire time has actually just been a puppet for Doug, and Doug is the character.
I
Well,
wish-
to be fair, Doug has always been the real character. Now, let's see. You can see his character stuff on the screen, correct?
Negative.
I mean-
If you click on his sheet, it should you should see a button called Show to
Show to
Players.
player.
Yes.
Yeah, I clicked on that. Can you all see him now?
Nope.
Negative. Is it in here? There's a
I've
scooter.
clicked on the show to players.
At
Yes.
this point, I'm questioning whether or not he actually exists.
He doesn't.
Don't worry about it.
I'll stretch him out.
Oh, there he is. Hang on, let me move things
I
out of
was
the way.
doing the old-fashioned way.
Ah, yes. There's the boy. Now that I'm looking at him, is he a human? Are you an Asimir?
No.
No, he's a sylph.
sylph.
He's a sylph.
Oh, or Sylph, that's right. Dude,
Yeah.
okay, that's funny.
A
That
wind
never
boy.
comes up, so I completely forgot about it.
Me too. I keep thinking he's human.
I mean, he looks human, except for, the elemental properties.
The blue
Sylphs,
skin.
for those who don't know, in the world of Pathfinder, are those who have a bond to the plane of air. They are like wind-elemented humanoids. They kind of cool.
They are pretty
Yeah,
neat.
pretty cool.
All right. Well, to kind of continue on with this, I could recap for a while, but to get kind of give the TLDR, it would seem as though after more or less kind of learning the ropes over the last handful of weeks, the party started in a little place, like I said earlier, called Jeopardy Bay. I'll put that on the map real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now, through this encounter, I didn't tell them exactly where they were ending up, just for the fact that I was rolling the geography checks along the way to see if they could kind of pick up on it.
Huh?
I rolled the geography checks along the way just to see if they could know where they were at, but no one really picked up on it. The way they ended up taking was actually kind of down this little winding path through here.
Oh. Oops.
And they are more or less kind of around this area, give or take.
Okay.
Yeah,
They were-
the party has been on the seas currently for at this point about 21 days, and Captain Harrigan has been looking the waters for something. Whether what that exactly is isn't really for sure, but or no matter what, a pirate is always looking for a means to get some booty. And after defeating the crew of the Man's Promise, which is a Rahadumi ship that they came across, the ones that decided to join Captain Harrigan's crew did. The ones that didn't made their graves at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Upon this, though, a lot of loot and experience was had. It was a huge fight.
Tootin' good time.
Oh yes, there
right
was.
After they tried to assassinate me.
Yeah, yes. The main premise of this story so far is the PCs themselves, in one form or another, want to be free captains in their own right. They want to make a name for themselves. That is the overarching goal for each one of these characters. Now, in what manner that is up to each character, but they all aspire to be a free captain, to be infamous on the seas. Now, along this way, there are most likely other pirates who wish to be that way as well. The Shackles obviously is a place for freedom and place for infamy and adventure. But being press ganged on a ship obviously isn't the way they'd like to be, or where they'd like to be to make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
So, once they were on the ship, in one way or another, they were either learning how to be pirates or kind of slinking their way along. And enemies and friends that have made along the way of many different people. Eddie has found himself more or less extremely disliked by some of the upper members of the crew. And the story, or the session, begins with the Man's Promise, which is the ship that was captured, needs to go back to Port Peril to be sold back down for plunder and more or less just gold to help finance whatever Harrigan wants it financed for.
Right.
Harrigan and the rest of the crew will make their way on to their destination, which is mostly unknown. So, with that part being stated, the crew is now led by Mr. Plug, which I can pull his character image up right here.
Monsieur.
I can't wait for you to say, all right, we're starting the day out first thing, and first thing I do is I'm gonna hit the deck. I'm gonna raise my hand because I have a really important question.
All right.
Oh.
This is Mr. Plug.
There he is. That. Well,
Mr. Plug is the first mate for Captain Harrigan, and he is the de facto captain, although he would never call himself that.
Around Harrigan.
Around Harrigan, that is. His first mate, which was the Master of Arms for this fun expedition,
and my favorite
is Master Scourge. Master Scourge is someone that does not like any of the party, especially Drell, who more or less kind of got him in trouble on the first day.
He only hates half of us because he's guilty with association.
It just dawned on me how
we're gonna kill these two now, right? We can do that.
How much they definitely are. So Mr. Plug doesn't look super piratey, but this guy looks like he came straight out of fucking Treasure Island.
Oh, for sure. All right. Along with that, there is the party themselves, along with a handful of other PCs, which I won't pull up all at once. The party knows them as Conqueror Shortstone, a gnome bard they have befriended. One of them is Rosie Cusswell, a halfling fighter who can play a mean fiddle. Sindar Quinn, which has been an ally since the very first session, who is a cleric of Besmara. Besmara is the goddess of pirates. There is Croup, Fishcut's Croup, the drunk cook of the Wormwood, who Captain Harrigan was very happy to get rid of. His food is questionable at best. Thanks to Corliss, the food has been much better. Let's see. I believe that was basically everyone that joined them. There were, aside from those party members as well were a bunch of unnamed pirates that are more or less on Master Plug and Master Scourge's side of being friendly, and very much not friendly towards the party and their friends. There is a distinct line that has been drawn as friends and foes. But regardless, as of right now, they are still Captain Harrigan's crew. So we will kind of start at the festivities that's been taking place during the last 36 hours. So during this time, you all can. We're kind of like flashing back a little bit. You all know that you all are now on the Man's Promise, but this is a time that if you all wanted to do anything while you're still on the boat, you all can. So if you all kind of wanted to have like a last look around or a last kind of sneaking around, this is the time to do it. So we'll start from top to bottom again. Scott, is there anything that you wanted to do before you left the Wormwood? Anything you wanted to try and sneak around to find or anything like that?
I have all my gear, correct?
Yes, you have all your gear.
I have a barrel on the other boat.
Correct.
All you hear is a splash into the barrel.
Excellent. All right. How about you, Eddie?
One last look around the Wormwood?
Yes, is there anything along the Wormwood during these last day and a half of partying that you'd like to try and do? Whether that's trying to explore somewhere, try and steal something, anything.
I'm gonna find the finest bottle of liquor I can get my hands on, and just kind of accidentally stuff it into my coat pocket as I make my final farewell to the love of my life of this ship. What was his name? Grork?
Oh,
Yeah.
Miss
You're
Pork.
You're gonna walk away from him. Ah, ma petit farcia.
Un petit chafleur.
Ah,
And as I walk away, you just hear bottles clanging under my jacket.
Excellent. Let's see. Now, we'll go to Josh T. Josh T, is there anything that Takeda would like to do before the end? His current time away from the Wormwood.
Oh wait, this is concluding our time on the other ship, or was this
Yeah.
concluding our time on the Wormwood?
On the Wormwood. This happened
Okay.
before you all left. This is
Is
just a
there
time.
anywhere- I don't think we ever decided conclusively. Is there anywhere we can get potions, perchance?
Yes. Gork will definitely have some on the boat, especially after raiding that ship. Let's see.
Is she kind of like the ship's shop?
Yeah, Gork is the quartermaster for the Wormwood. She can barter back and forth, although generally there's not very much here. But after seizing the contents of the ship, the Man's Promise, there are a few more things here, but nothing crazy spectacular. But there are some potions that were gathered.
If that's the case, I would also like to nab a cure light or two. Like if I have to
Yeah.
pay for them, I would.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely have to pay for them. No matter of giving her the dick is gonna cut that price back.
I mean, I'm a fair fellow. I wasn't gonna try and weasel my way out of that one.
Exchange
yeah.
the potions seems fair, honestly.
Is it the typical 50 gold?
Yeah, it's
per-
50 gold per cure light. There's only a total of gotta make sure, a total of 8 that
total of 8?
was scavenged,
Okay.
and there are
gonna take
two
two.
there are 2 cure mods that can be bought at the full price of 300.
I'm gonna buy 2 cure lights.
Okay.
As will I.
Okay,
I've subtracted the gold.
sounds good. Scott, would you want to buy any of the remaining 4? Okay, sounds good. If that's the case, Lucy, what do you want to do? You got a day and a half that you can just continue to party with the rest of the crew and make merry, or you can slip in a few actions along the way. Is there anything you wish to do on your home away from home?
Dead Jim.
Excellent.
It's probably for the best, because I'm sure all this potion buying has our audience riveted.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll go to Kyle then. Kyle, is there anything you wish to do before you leave the Wormwood?
Oh yeah, Doug and I are gonna steal a shit ton of money.
Let's see if you can do it.
Good luck with that, bud.
A lot of people are drunk. Is there? I have a feeling I know where you're thinking.
Yeah, if you're thinking that I'm going to convince Doug, Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear.
that there's oil under them carts. There's gold in them hills. Yeah,
Now,
that's what I'm gonna
are
do.
you sending Doug up the side of the boat by chance? Are you sending
I
him to
imagine
the
we're in
to the quarters, or are you sending him?
Well, I imagine we're in the middle deck because it's like I'm playing the tune, asserting more dominance over that pathetic tuning voice, that tuning fork singing gnome,
Ah, I
and
gotcha.
I'm like, Doug and I have hashed out the plan beforehand. That while we're doing that, he's gonna scurry underneath the tables and pick some pockets.
All right. Now, does Doug have sleight of hand? Because Doug is the one doing this.
I'm pretty sure he does. No, I have to double check.
Pretty sure and does are two different statements, dude.
Yes, he does.
All right.
Oh!
Oh, Doug! Oh, Doug, get it!
Oh my good lord.
Okay.
Damn,
So,
that boy got a +6 to that shit. He's just a monkey.
hey, he ain't just a monkey. He's a good.
He said, monkey swipe.
Yeah. It's like, you stole all this money for me. Why? Monkey.
Monkey.
All right. So a successful DC 20 sleight of hand check allows you to kind of palm some stuff. So yeah, you're able to do this. Yeah. So the only thing that would have to be done
The
is
other players
a perception
can't
check
hear me
from
right
some
now.
of the other pirates, but they're pretty fucking
They're
hammered.
about to get in character for
So,
the drunk Eddie.
Honestly, the only thing that would let any of them even really see you is if they roll a nat 20. Like, just because their perception by itself wouldn't be good enough. We'll go down the road a little bit. We'll say you get 5 silver per pirate. You know, they may be a little bit loaded, but they ain't got that much on them, you know. So let's see.
Plus,
And-
Dougie's a small
hey,
boy.
man.
Ooh. Dougie's a small boy.
Oh god, they're so wasted. Like,
All right,
Oh.
so we'll just say, just for thematic, it's just more fun this way. You play about 12 rounds. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, 10 rounds. I'm sorry, of cards between all these different pirates throughout the night. And through all that, you'll get 50 silver, so 5 gold altogether. Well, a little extra money, you know, but it's 50 silver as far as that goes.
we'll take it. We'll take it.
My brain.
Like,
off.
I like to think that, like, I go into, like, the kitchen, and I see Doug, like, waddling, like, with his shirt slightly pulled up in coins, and I just hear him jingling, and he's just super excited.
Doug is tickled beyond belief. He doesn't want to give you the coin, so you'll have to wrestle him for it
That
back and forth until you
fucking
get all of it.
monkey. Oh wait, there's another fun little thing we haven't told the players.
Oh,
wait, did we tell
yeah,
them about
so-
Doug's little thing?
So, Kyle's character is extremely unlucky, although he doesn't really know why he's unlucky. However, the reason being,
Yeah, he's
It is
literally
his
been
little-
cursed.
his little monkey Doug decided when they were out and about through some of their voyages before they were press ganged into this crew, they visited the shrine of Besmara. Like I said earlier, Besmara is the goddess of pirates. So in doing so, Doug thought it'd be a good idea. He just couldn't help those little furry paws.
He pulled
He
the
grabbed a
monkey
single
from
gold
Aladdin.
coin. Yes, yeah. He grabbed a single gold coin from the shrine, and while it definitely inebriated Doug, he was very happy. Besmara did not like the fact that a simple little monkey stole some of her offering.
Mhm.
So she cursed not Doug, because Doug is a monkey. You know, he doesn't know any better. She cursed
He's
his
always
owner
cursed.
with a little bit of unluck. How this plays out in the future, well, I guess Corliss will just have to wait and see.
I mean, being Shanghai and press ganged is a good start.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Nah, dude, best thing that could have happened to Lucy.
Well, speaking of Lucy, is there anything that you want to do before this is your last little time up on the show?
Oh, I'm gonna try and get me something good to eat. Stuff it in my bag.
Oh, you're getting monkey.
So, Manny, let's get your stealth. See how sneaky you are, because
What?
it
Why are
ain't
we
gonna
trying
be
to
very.
be sneaky? It's a party. I'm gonna be busted in like, grab something, grab something else,
I mean,
and leave.
you'd still make a roll, but like you'd have a giant
Yeah,
bonus to it.
the
I'd
thing
imagine.
is Kyle has already stated that he's gonna be swindling people this entire night.
Yeah, he's
So
swindling people, so he's busy.
yeah, and Croup is gonna be,
Oh,
you
no.
know, more or less drunk. So you I see the roll itself, just to see if you're able to get it for yourself. Oh yeah, you're fine. Corliss, you don't really notice, but every time you walk back into that room to get a little bit more of that money from Doug, and actually while you're wrestling Doug, even you just don't notice it because you're pretty drunk yourself. Lucy has continuously kept walking in here to grab more and more of this fucking food that's been cooked. Lucy even watches you wrestle Doug for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like a pork chop hanging out of one side of my mouth, and I look over and I see Doug jingling with coins. I'm just like, monkey.
It's like that fucking skit from Looney Tunes where he goes, 1 for you and 1 for me, 2 for
Oh,
you and
yeah.
1, 2 for me, 3 for you and 1, 2, 3 for me. But instead of dollar bills, it's like fucking
Yeah, the
food.
silver. Yeah. Oh, the food. Oh, even better.
That's how Lucy's doing it.
All right. Well,
Wait, and then Corliss leaves. I see Doug with some money. I'm gonna grab some food. And I'm gonna waggle it at him. Like, I'll trade you.
Doug looks offended. He would never give up that coin for food.
He'd rather starve than be poor.
All right. Well, with all that being said, we'll kind of snap back to reality for this, and we'll be aboard the Man's Promise. I'm going to go ahead and pull over here. All right. You all are currently aboard the Man's Promise. You all are definitely a part of the skeleton crew. This ship has just enough people on it to make it work, but this will begin day 1 aboard the Man's Promise. New ship, old rules. This is the beginning of part 3 of this book.
Question.
Answer.
I'm assuming we didn't fully heal. We just healed overnight.
Yeah, no, at this point, well, it's been a couple of days, so whatever your natural healing would be over 2 days.
It's per hit die, correct?
I think he's just cinematically like having us be.
Well, I mean, a couple of days wouldn't fully heal me. That's why I'm asking.
I know.
It's-
We'll
It's
say
1
that
HP per hit die, right?
Sandara helps you out a little bit, you know.
Okay.
We'll say for this
yeah.
instance, everyone.
Because like as long
you
as
know.
everyone like crowded around her, she could heal fucking the entire ship pretty much.
Yeah.
As long as they were on the same floor as her.
Yeah.
The more
All
you know.
right. Well, with this all being said, unfortunately, Master Plug, the first mate, well, he isn't as kind as Captain Harrigan.
That's
Captain.
pretty fucking hard to pull off. Holy shit.
So, just to give you kind of a rundown of the Man's Promise, just for the ship it is. The Man's Promise has obviously a main deck, a foredeck, an aft deck, a stern castle. All these are aboard like the top of the boat. There is some little ship's boats on either side, little rowboats to get to shore to a little place pretty quick. There is an officer's quarters somewhere below. There is storage in the officer's quarters. There is a captain's quarters, as any good ship would have, along with a captain's storage somewhere. There is the middle deck and the armory. You all have been loading the ship up, so you all have seen more or less all of this ship in its glory. There are the crew bars, the place where the crew themselves typically stay, like they have their hammocks and things like that. There is the galley, which is where all of the cooking is done. There is a cook's cabin where Croup and Corliss will sleep. And there is the main hold, which holds the majority of all of the plunder that you all will find. And there is a secure storage, which was filled with stuff that was now emptied out. All right. Well, to give you all a little bit of a head start, you all will be assigned tasks to the boat as per usual. Maddie will still be on rigging duty. The rest of you all will be swabs. However, aside from Manny and Corliss, everyone else will be working the bilges.
Hot.
Hey, I have an idea.
Great.
I have an idea though. Guys, hear me out. Fuck that. Let's kill these guys.
No, yeah?
Now, that wouldn't
No.
exactly be the greatest tactic, considering that we are not the only people on the ship, and very likely that they would attack us if we were to do that. And 5 people on a ship does not a crew make.
But
Yeah,
don't
you-
forget though.
We
Don't
should wait
forget.
until we level.
You all do have some friends aboard this boat as well. You all have Sandara Quinn, Rosie Cuswell, Conkabar Shortstone, Albert Hartshorn, and Fishguts Group.
I wouldn't count fish guts as anything other than a ship weight.
He can be a meat shield.
He's a good
Hey,
drinking buddy, and that's
Hey,
all that he cares about.
don't forget, Fishguts has spent plenty of time upon the sea. He may seem not very formidable now, but he had his prime once upon a time.
So you're saying he ain't as good as he once was?
But he was as good once as he ever was.
All right, I'm sold.
All
You've
right.
been-
Glad I accept it. Alright.
So with that being
for
said,
now,
yeah.
I'm fine with going into the bilges and not working like I usually do.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's a little bit different now, Mr. Eddie.
Oh, is that so? Are we gonna
It
keep
would
an
be
eye on us
so.
the entire time?
Yes. Whether it's Mr. Scourge or Mr. Plug, they definitely will be rotating around the ship throughout the day. Not so much Mr. Plug. Mr. Plug is, he has the finer things to worry about with his ship. But Master Scourge, however, is taking his responsibilities as de facto first mate very seriously, along with all of the people who are there. While you all are working the bilges, there are still some other pirates that are definitely not friends to you all down there as well. And they are working, but you can get the feeling they're keeping an eye on you. And it'd be a good bet and a good assumption to wager that they are going to report back to Mr. Scourge or Mr. Plug.
Indeed. There's some stool pigeons amongst us here.
Now, with that being said,
Cameras. Gotcha.
as long as you all are working, so and so, the only thing I will need from you all is a fortitude check to see if you all will be fatigued at the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
So,
I thought it'd be
I'm sorry, I said fortitude, but I meant professional sailor to see how well you do your job.
Can we
Aye,
keep the
aye.
fortitude roll?
What's that now? No,
I
no.
try to make it 40. Yeah.
Nah, nay. Look at Drell being a good sailor. All
Yeah,
right.
One out of us who does their job well.
same here, boy.
Hey, do my
Alright.
job well, Mr.
Yeah.
Sickened for fucking 3 days.
The only person, unfortunately, that will not make it will be Takeda. Takeda, you'll be fatigued going into the evening.
Well, dicks.
Eddie actually
it-
does his work then, in that case.
Yeah.
Very begrudgingly.
The only other thing to make note of is, while on Harrigan's ship, while there was definitely a fear of God mentality, there was also, it was kind of loose-leafed. Like there was definitely festivities at night, like there was gambling, there was, drinking and things of this nature and that nature. The only things to eat that Corliss and crew were being provided are the simplest and barest of rations. Just making them edible enough, Kyle, is going to be a chore on its own for you for the day.
Aww.
So, as well as that, there is no merriment to be made. There is no gambling, and to punctuate this, Mr. Plug will be below decks during all of his time until it's time for lights out, more or less. If he catches any wind, and he makes this very clear, if there's any notion of gambling being done on the boat with what he says Harrigan's coin, then it will be immediately confiscated. And besides that, there is too much work to be done that you all can afford to be making merry.
What a fun time.
What
Oh.
a
So
Love,
the first
love.
the first
being a
thing I was
pirate.
gonna do, and they wake up, all hands on deck thing.
Mhm.
I was gonna raise my hands like, sir, if we're sailing this ship to sell it, how are we gonna rejoin the fleet?
To kind of make a point with that question, Master Plug would whip his cat of nine tails on the ground and say, "While I will excuse the insolence for today, Captain Harrigan will definitely come for us."
Oh, good.
Can I get
I honestly had no idea.
Can I get sense motive from the party itself?
Sure.
Me and Eddie are on the same wavelength.
Eddie's just not listening.
Cicada's like, yeah, okay.
Can I get sense motive from you, Drill?
Careless, he has a 12. And Dwell has a 14.
All right. Drell, you're the only one that picks up on this. Yes, the Wakizashi.
Hell yeah.
You're the only one that picks up on the fact that he's not telling the whole truth, it seems like. Or maybe even any of the truth. You just know that whatever he's saying, you have a hunch it's not right.
I make no mention of it and keep it to myself.
Sounds
Slut.
Evil.
All right. At the end of the first night, after everyone has more or less went to the cabin quarters for you all, one thing you all notice is that only a few of the pirates that aren't aligned to you all are there. The rest of the crew itself seems to be sleeping either elsewhere. Like, everyone's definitely asleep, but they're just not here for some reason. Perhaps they're sleeping in other areas of the boat. Maybe they're lower deck, they're upper deck. They're just not here. Eventually, once it's for sure that the other pirates in here that is not part of your immediate group are asleep, Sandara will slowly rouse all of the crew that is friendly with you all. And just to give the look for it, we actually have you all in there. Of course, being on the boat itself is more narrative, so there's not as much actual moving around.
Right. The gang's all here. Whoa. There's Johnny
Where's my
Sins.
barrel?
Indeed, that is one person that actually will happen to be here that I said wouldn't be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you all. There's actually a door here, but it's just easier to keep it open from versus cabin's quarters. These pirates are actually over here in this area sleeping.
Oh, these things are all hammocks.
Correct. Once Sandara is for sure that the pirates that are in the area next to you are asleep, you all know that there's more people on this boat, but where they're at, you don't fucking know.
Yeah, who cares? This is
Yeah.
our posse.
Sandara will make sure that you all are awake and will, in a hushed tone, begin saying that if you all have been made aware, it would seem as though our new it seems as though the new management of this boat is less than ideal, even more so than Harrigan.
Eddie, with a remarkably fatigued expression, goes, I cannot say.
I wish to spill their honorless blood.
Eddie then looks over at Takeda like, holy shit.
Croup will kind of give a slow chuckle under his breath and say, they would probably make a fine stew.
Then Eddie
That's
looks
a
over at
huge-
Croup like, holy shit.
You hear gurgles from the barrel, and you say, I'm the evil one.
I
The
say
bubbles pop as they come out of the barrel, the saying those words.
they pop in the shape of skulls. I say it's a ship, Sandara. It's not a boat.
She just rolls her eyes at you and says, any vessel upon the lady's waters is one that I am prone to. Now, listen to me. I do not plan on being on this ship very much longer.
There's a grinding sound as I slide closer to her to listen to what she has to say.
Well, let me be more clear. I do not plan on being on Master Plug's ship very much longer.
You have my undivided attention.
As it stands right now, I believe it is very well known that there is 2 factions upon this boat. There is ours.
That is Team Eddie and Team Stinky Face. That is the team that Doyle is in charge of.
I should wait. What's a Team Eddie?
That
I only
is
know
me.
Team Me.
Okay, there are 3 teams.
Sandar will kind of like put her hand to her face and just wipe it slowly and say, "Listen, there are 2 factions. There's us and them, and we both know who us," and she'll look around the party is, and the friends that are allied here, and we all know who they are.
We.
It's Doug, isn't it? Doug, you've been against me this whole time, haven't you, you rat bastard?
Doug will just kind of hold a fist up to you and fucking chirp under his breath.
Like shake a fist in the air towards you.
Yes.
You should have let me eat him, Corliss.
Doug will just get up in your face, okay, that just kind of start fucking talking shit.
This appetizer is very loud.
Kakabar will
Drinks
pipe
and
up and say,
finishes a bottle.
"Well, if that is the case, what do you propose, Sandara?"
Oh yeah, right.
Sandara will say, "While I understand that some might not agree with it, I believe we should bide our time and be ready for a mutiny."
Gas.
A dramatic fight for freedom. I like the sounds of that.
Rosie Cuswell will pipe up and say, "Well, I guess I do not like the thought of just... I know that they have been awful, but the thought of just betraying them seems a little harsh, don't you think?" And Cogwell will pipe up and say, "I purposely left the Wormwood. I made sure to sneak upon this boat after listening to Master Eddie and Master Lucy. They convinced me that Harrigan and his subordinates were no crew to be under. As long as they allowed me to worship the Grey Lady herself in the times of her holidays, I see no issues with following this crew."
Who said this?
Johnny Sins.
Johnny Sins.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna open it. I'm gonna welcome him with open arms. It's like, "Ah!"
Yeah, he'll belligerently just kind of tap you in the back and give you like a kind of a forced hug.
Hell yeah.
Now, she'll say, "While I wish to do this, and the sooner the better, now is definitely not right. We must wait for an opportunity. We must wait for, I don't know, perhaps more supplies, perhaps a chance to get a better position. Now, is there anything that anyone else would like to step forward with?" And Creep will kind of step forward and say, "Well, lass, I guess I should say this much. I've sailed these seas for most of me life. And now that I don't have as much drink in me hand," and you'll see a single tear roll down Creep's face, he'll say, "I've recognized one thing. We are not heading back to Port Peril."
Oh.
Excuse
There's a
him, what?
record scratch sound.
Aye, lads. It seems we are heading... Well, let's see here. If me memory serves... Oh... What is the name of that place? Towards the Blood Cove. The Blood Cove.
Drill
Where's
perks
that?
up.
Blood Cove is a notorious port. Its edges rest upon the Wagny Expanse. It's a very well-known port-side place. Pirates and traders alike make their wares there.
I'm gonna shift over to Eddie. It's like, what the hell is he talking about?
I have no idea.
Let me finish, lad.
I whispered. You didn't hear me. I say that out loud.
He says, "I did." He'll tap you on he'll tap his ears. I see you, Lucy.
He's got them cyborg ears. He's actually Silver from Treasure Planet.
Now, there is a man by the name of Rickety Hake. But the place itself is called Rickety Squibs. And
He could have
Sandar
called
will,
it Rickety Lake, and he didn't.
Sandar will kind of perk up and go, I think I understand. And Croup will nod and say, for you lads who are new to the seas of the Shackles, Rickety Squibs is a place for, well, to make a new start, as it were. People can take their vessels, ones that are, well, known, and have them squibbed. They completely refit the vessel, you see, changing the ship's lines, their silhouettes, flags, even their general appearance to appear almost unrecognizable to their former owners, or anyone with familiarity to them. It would seem as though Master Plug does not intend to be master much longer.
What coincidence.
So,
Neither do we.
if we betray the betrayers, then we're not really betraying.
I wouldn't say that. Harrigan will be rather hot either way. But and he'll kind of spit on the ground, say, I've had enough of Harrigan. I agree with the lass. We should bide our time and wait.
I think the most opportune time, if it doesn't come barging into our face first, is after they've done the squibbing.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Wait. I grab Croop's shoulders and like, Croop, my friend, I have an idea.
Let's hear it, lad.
Do we have pork aboard this ship? Do we have any pork at all?
Just a long pork.
That won't work. Well, can't serve them undercooked pork because I don't have any pork.
Unfortunately, you'll have to be a little smarter than poisoning some food. Master Plug, I've known him for some time. He is very precocious about his meals. Unless he sees myself cooking it for him, he will not eat.
But if he sees me cooking it for him...
He does not trust you. You must understand. The only reason I am able to cook for him is because he knows me well.
This undercover forms of cloak and dagger assault is just
Alright, I'm back.
foolish. Why do we not simply take our weapons and take the ship while we can? And then we could have it shaped however we want.
There is more honor in Edmund's plan. I like it.
There's more of them. They're stronger than us.
I
That
would
remains to
say
be seen.
that you all as a group are definitely becoming formidable. I will not deny you that. And I do think that you all perhaps stand a chance against Scourge and Plug. But you need to get your sea legs more underneath you. They are experienced sailors, these Shackles. They have experienced their own forms of betrayal and bickering. They will most likely understand that this conversation is taking place at some point. So you must be crafty. You must be waiting for the right moment.
He says they're more likely going to predict that this conversation is happening. And then, like, Eddie rather loudly goes, "Alka's at me!" And, it's like,
And then-
there's like
and
a single
then,
pirate outside who's like, what?
Unbeknownst to you, Scourge and Plug take the cups off from the bottom of the fucking floorboard. Oh shit! Oh shit!
They're actually in the barrels right now.
Yeah, they're all chilling on the same barrel as Drell. At this point, though, it was kind of allude to that you all are now on the same page. Everyone is in agreement. It's just a matter of waiting for the most opportune moment. And Sandara says that when she believes the right moment is, she'll let you all know. She'll kind of give like kind of an affirmative, more or less. if everyone can agree to that.
As long as there's link to be had, I will be okay with waiting.
She'll nod and she'll say, "All right. Well, all right. Let us try to get some rest then." And there are no ship actions to be had for this boat, unfortunately. It'll just be a time to rest and get ready for another miserable fucking day.
I get in Drell's hammock and sleep there.
Excellent.
I don't need a hammock. I'm sleeping in a barrel.
Oh yeah. Well,
Get
He gets
in
the
there.
barrel with
I
you.
take Drell's hammock and attach it to my own and sleep in a double hammock.
Ah, nice. All
I
right,
pull
so-
out my winter blanket from Thursday night's inventory and sleep on that.
So, just to kind of go ahead and give you all some time, this will be in the same manner as I did the first boat.
Mhm.
On the second day, things seem to be still pretty tight-lipped. You all are under constant scrutiny, and you all are worked to the bone. Everyone is fatigued after this day. You all will be able to rest and obviously get over that condition, but it is just nothing but hard, back-breaking manual labor. The third day, unfortunately, is more of the same. Tensions are definitely seeming to rise between you all and the other crew, as the other crew seems not to want to work near as hard. And through just either Eddie calling him out or things of that nature, a little bit back and forth, nothing much seems to be said. Sandara and Drell will try to calm down Eddie and the more lively members of the boat, such as Rosie Cuswell. Well, all the while, Master Scourge is typically either belittling you all or making sure to show that he definitely is in charge of this part of the boat, while Master Plug seems to be piloting the boat somewhere. On the fourth day, however, you all awake before dawn to the ringing of the bell on the top deck. Everyone will be rushed from their hammocks extremely quickly, as a storm and a slithering host by night
Both of them.
happens on day 4.
Oh shit.
A storm hits the man's promise in the early hours of the 4th day. Unfortunately, it seems as though it just wasn't made aware of. This boat, like I said, is more of a skeleton crew, and all the resources available to keeping constant lookouts and things like that on the Wormswood, well, they're not exactly
We don't have our
common here.
we don't have our crow boy to
Yeah,
Talbot
indeed. It
is
seems
not
as
with
though
us.
Edgar Allan Crow is not here.
Yes.
So, the wind blows the boat, or the ship, excuse me, Master Corliss. The wind blows with incredible force, driving the man's promise far off course, it would seem. During all this time, the ship is tossed about in the high seas, and all hands are called on deck to work, including the cook's mate and the cook. All of you all are required in the rigging just to try and simply get this boat not to fucking capsize. Through all this, I will need profession sailor checks from everybody.
Aye aye.
Hell yeah.
No shit,
Okay.
that's one of my best skills and I fucked it up.
Yeah. The only one that doesn't succeed is Eddie. Eddie, like, you are working, and it is seen that you're working, but it's also seen that you aren't working as successfully as the rest of the party. This will possibly incur some punishment, but we'll see what happens.
Oh god.
Uh,
Before
Drell.
Oh.
While you were working very diligently, you hear a whisper in your ear. You kind of look to the left and look to the right after hearing it, wondering how someone snuck up on you. But there's no one to be seen except for the crew working diligently, working throughout this fucking storm while it's still mostly dark.
What
You
did
hear
I
an-
hear, my lord?
You hear another whisper, but the whisper sounds more like clicks. It's very strange. And then you think you see some kind of mist. But no one else seems to be seeing this. It just seems to be you. You seem to see something coming from below deck, like where you all sleep at. Do you wish to go to it?
Yeah, I do.
Alright, true to what I was saying, below deck, there is no one there. Like literally everyone seems to be working above deck, and you're more or less just extremely curious. Like what is going on? Like what is this noise you keep hearing? What is this? What is that? You know. But when you get below deck, it becomes kind of quiet, and you hear something. It's more of a they are watching. And you hear it not come from any certain area of the room, just kind of quietly from around the room. In between the words, you hear more of the strange clicking sound. They are curious.
I'm gonna ready myself.
They want to know who you are.
Would like to know who they are.
Show them. And it'll go away. You'll kind of obviously be extremely confused. And Drell will kind of look around the area more. But in one of the corners, you'll see a set of clothes. Like what seems to be one of the pirates' clothes that are on the ship. But there's no one to be found. Underneath the clothes, there's an object.
What is it?
It's a weapon.
What kind is it?
It is a sawtooth saber.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Those are pretty good.
Oh.
It is also masterwork.
Oh my.
Nice.
This keeps getting better and
But
better.
it is a masterwork sawtooth saber. It is a martial weapon. It functions exactly like a longsword, from the damage pool to the crit range to the type of damage it does. If you have exotic weapon proficiency, sawtooth saber, for the purpose of two-weapon fighting, it counts as a melee light weapon. For all other purposes, it is a one-handed melee weapon, just like a longsword. But aside from that, once you kind of pick up the weapon, and whether you sheath it or put it somewhere,
Yeah, I had it on my person. I'm gonna.
yeah, not a second later, you feel like you hear someone from behind just screaming at you. It is Master Plug. What are you doing? Do you wish to die? We do not all have gills, Master Drill. Now get
I know.
back
That's
on the
why I'm
top
down
deck.
here. Sir, I thought I heard that the boat had sprung a leak.
From above the ship, you hear Eddie say, "Yeah, Doyle, get back to work."
I sprint past him and I get back to my work.
Yeah. Now, during all of this, you all are all on the top deck, and I'll go ahead and kind of move you all there. However it be, just kind of throughout the deck itself, just doing this, doing that. And after a certain point, while you all are working, some things kind of make themselves known a little bit.
Oh shit, they got aboard.
These little things climb their way up on the side of the boat.
Oh wait, actually they did get aboard. Those are, oh god.
They're sea goblins.
Yeah, sea goblins. The weird octopus leg ones.
Oh, I'm going to drop down and drop kick.
Wait, this is during the storm? Oh shit.
Yeah, this is during the storm. This all happens kind of at the same time.
Someone else will have to do that.
So thematically, this is kind of what happens. There's more of them on the boat themselves, but for the purpose of this, it will just be you all and them. The other pirates are dealing with them in their own way, if that makes sense.
Yeah, boy.
Hey Luke, can you turn the live
Oh,
stream on?
everyone else
I
is
cannot.
below deck though, right? They're in the bilges.
Oh
Right,
no, everyone's
currently
on the top
streaming.
deck. You see actually a bunch of
Oh.
these things on the ship itself, but you're seeing them fighting with their own couple or here and there. You know,
Typical goblin form.
it's kind of like the fight on the Man's Promise the first time.
God.
Everyone's fighting. It's just like these are the ones that you all are
Actually, I
immediately
wonder if
aware
that would
of.
Mess with it. Let me see if I actually can stream this. I'm like double streaming at this point. Hang on.
Okay,
Then
so
my
at this
computer
point, everyone can go
explodes.
ahead
Okay.
and roll initiative.
And for those curious, our buddy Josh T, the guy who plays Takeda, he is playing through his phone, so he cannot see what we're doing unless we live stream for him.
Aw.
Now, the party, as in Maddie and Luke, they were right. These are nasty little sea goblins known as Grindylows.
I had to see Grindy highs.
I'll kind of
Shut up, Kyle. I knew
do
you were about
this
to
so you
say
all
it.
can kind of see one a little bit better.
Are they nasty?
Nasty little creatures.
Do these guys have the aquatic subtype?
Yes, they do. For the purpose of your little
My
little
peg leg.
thing. Yeah, your little peg leg.
Wait, you have a peg leg?
He does.
Yep, this whole time.
He doesn't have any kind of negatives because of it. It's just it's a character.
A
One of his
campaign
background.
trait.
Yeah, campaign trait. Yeah.
That's cool.
Because of his hatred of sharks that took them, he has a hatred against all aquatic subtype things.
Oh, that's cool.
I deal damage.
Yeah, a little
Nice.
bit, a little
He
bit of
hates
bonus
me?
damage. Yeah, technically.
Yeah. Dude, somebody at Paizo pitched the idea of sea goblins, and some other crazy bastard accepted it.
Yeah, there was
Someone
like,
you're like, oh, neat. Do we make them fish-like? And this other dude's like, fuck that. Make them into octopi.
yeah,
The tentacles are in
yeah.
right now, guys.
yeah. He's like, man, tentacles are way in. All right.
Oh,
Well, we'll
shit.
go ahead and we'll start this little combat off. Eddie.
Sir Zachary Thurman in the live chat commentary is informing us that Grindylows are in Harry Potter.
They are. They actually are. If you will remember from the Goblet of Fire, when they're doing some of the trials, when they're in the lake, searching around,
Yeah.
those little nasty ass creatures that were in the seaweed that began swarming Harry Potter was in fact those were Grindylows.
Sorry, I don't mean to be that guy.
Get back
I
to
don't
work.
think I'm in the initiative order.
Oh,
Huh?
okay. Yeah, you're not. It's okay.
You're
Let me
not.
get you added in.
Yeah, I just rolled. I got a 16. I can't select my character, so I didn't bother rolling.
That's fine.
There you go.
I'll put you in, and I
Right,
will.
I've put him at 16. You just have to move him. There you go.
Gratitude.
All right.
I'll-
Everyone does have their gear. It was never taken from them.
They would fucking have a fight on their hands if they tried to take
Yeah.
it from me now.
Yeah, there's definitely a kind of a sense of not pushing the line too much, but you all do have your gear.
Yeah, buddy. All right. Oh wait, fuck me. I'm going first. Hell yeah.
Master Eddie, what do you wish to do?
Elusive Edmond Leroy will live up to his name, and I jump off the ship.
Ah, excellent.
No.
Right into the storm.
No, I will, as part of my movement, draw my cutlass and then say, "Come on, Takeda, let us see who can take the most this time, no?" And then I will attack this one right here.
Let's see it.
Oh,
All right. Their flat-footed is 13. You dealt a total of 5 damage. They don't have any kind of damage resistance. You actually go ahead and just kill this one.
Yeah, damn right.
Oh,
Watch
yeah.
your profanity.
Like they're little. I mean, they're just little Grindylows, little shitty goblins.
Little gribblies. I will say, that is one, Takeda.
All right. Corliss,
Good
Eddie just
arson.
saved you from a shitty little goblin. What you gonna do?
I shift back.
Yeah, and use Inspire Courage. Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, I don't.
Oh.
I have competence. So two things. A, Zachary, get back to work. B, we're gonna cast
Zachary, don't you fucking dare.
We're gonna cast Daze on this
Ooh.
little group right there.
On this one, you said?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see if he can get out of this one. Ah, he cannot.
He can't.
All right. Well, that only makes me super sad.
There you go, Josh D. There's
Kyle,
one that
make
you
sure
can
to
murder.
make sure to remove spell failure from your character, because as long as you're wearing light armor, you don't incur spell failure chances. Because you're a bard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you dingus.
You big goofus.
Also, while I do not have it set up on this map, you all are able to see, because there are some lanterns lit on the top deck. It's still like it's not quite daylight just yet. Dusk is or dawn is
low light
coming.
vision.
Yeah, you all can see what's going on, but don't fret. Those maps will be fixed accordingly.
Gotcha.
From here on out.
So are we currently in low light vision at the moment?
At this point, no, you don't have to worry. There are actual
Okay.
light sources that you all
Gotcha,
can
gotcha.
see fine.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dopamine.
But with all that being noted, Corliss, you dazed that one. He is sad. He is perplexed by your little hurdy-gurdy music. Now, Takeda. Or is there anything you wish to do, Kyle? I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say, instead of like with my music, I just hold Doug in my hands and Doug stares at him and like his eyes begin to spin and they just walk.
Corvus's theme song is definitely hurdy-gurdy.
yeah.
I'm shift to my right
Okay.
and then accidentally close my character sheet. Then I'm going to full attack. I'm going to full attack that little bastard.
All right, let's see it.
Give him the old 1-2. Do you need me to click it for you?
Yeah, yes, please. I get a
Yeah,
plus
gotcha.
1 to damage on each roll because of because of my.
Oh, I have a feeling this poor Grindylow is not long for this world.
This one ain't gonna be around much longer.
Grandy go to hell.
Yeah, boy.
I liked it.
We take those.
Oh wait, the other Wakazashi was already punched in. Unless they have a low ass AC.
Yeah, the first will miss. Their flat-footed, unfortunately, is 13, so the second will actually miss as well. Sad day. A swing and a swang, and they're still here to play.
Eddie's just like, that is one, and I'm just like so flustered that I just tilt and I'm swinging wildly. It's like, oh, I can lose.
All right, well, the Grindylow finally gets to make his move. So,
Is he going
see.
for the beautiful,
Well,
regular-looking boy or the beautiful,
I didn't think
gilly-looking boy?
I didn't think I'd get this far.
Uh-huh.
All right, this Grindylow is going to step on up, and he's going to attempt to go after Drell. Are you ready, Drell?
Yeah.
All right. So he's going to shift in as a swift action. He is going to attempt to use his Tangling Tentacles. Grindylows are able to make a trip action every turn as a swift action,
Ooh.
Oh, that's new.
thanks to all of their little tentacles around them. So, is this with a +4? They only have a flat to their CMB naturally, but with this specifically, they get a nice little +4. So 8 to your CMD. I'm sure that misses.
Yeah.
But now he'll just attempt to hit you with his spur.
Is it
Didn't
what?
know these were cowboys.
Oh, you know, they got them nice little spurs on.
No,
Every tentacle.
they're chickens, Eddie.
They're shut the fuck up. All right, well, let's see what this guy's got. Here he goes. Missing a miss, or missing a low damage. That's bullshit. All right, well, the next one's gonna go. It is the one that's dazed. Unfortunately, he's still dazed. Lucy.
Oh. I'm going to Shift.
Show him why you deserve to be the Hurricane King.
I'm going to move action, activate martial flexibility so I can gain. Oh, wait, no way, I don't need to do that anymore. I have Brawler's Fury. So yeah, I'm just gonna do Brawler's Fury. So
Okay.
targeting this one.
Like,
Alright, sounds
Brawler's
good.
Fury.
Oh wow.
The first will miss, and with a snicker, it will be immediately met by the second punch of the double barrel fist, immediately killing the son of a bitch.
Knocking it out.
Oh, okay, non-lethal. Okay. Yeah, he is knocked out for show, shoddy.
But that could
Now,
be Ripper's
Drell, it's your turn.
I scream. Summoning Ripper.
Ah, an excellent choice. An excellent choice.
The fucking Yoda Lego scream.
And then I
Alright.
pull out a weapon as a move action.
All right, sounds great to me. Let me bring old Ripper up here.
Ripper Rooney.
All right, Ripper will make his way from his little barrel to the top of the stairs.
He should have healed as well.
Ain't he cute? Yeah, he is. There you go. Ain't he cute?
He is. The art is actually kind of cute.
Hmm.
The art on his character page is not.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
it's
actually kind of pull him up a little bit just so we can get a better look.
I take it
Good
back.
comment.
It's not cute at all.
Yeah,
Oh, he's smiling.
yeah, we'll call it that. All right.
He's
With
just happy
that
to be
part being
alive.
done, your weapon is drawn. It is now up to these grindy lows to try and make something happen.
I can't wait till we find more of Rippers and he has a Ripper rave party.
Yes.
For a
Dun, dun,
Ripper
dun, dun.
roaring good time.
Alright. This one's going to move up. He's going to swift action try and trip you, so this +4 drill. So 7. Fuck my life. Alright, here comes the spear.
Meow.
Fuck. Just
Yeah.
another reason why God hates me.
Meow.
Alright. With that being done, that one's turn is over with, sadly. They're nasty and they're mean and they're trying their best just to slither up and fucking get you, but they just can't seem to hit the meaty man that is the Gill Man. Alright, okay, this one's going to try and return the favor of you hitting him. So he, in
I
turn,
didn't actually, if you
Oh,
remember correctly.
he wants it. He needs it.
He's gonna trip you.
Yeah, he's going to try and trip you first, so this +4, so 16. What's your CMD?
18, I think.
Good
His
question.
CMD is 19.
Ah, fuck me. I'm going to get one of you bastards. Alright, so then with that, he's just going to try and get you with a spear. I'll get a good roll eventually.
It was a good damage roll.
It actually was a good damage roll.
Whatever, man. My AC's like 19 after we got those amulets.
Alright, the last Grindylow will move up and try and trip Corliss.
No. No.
Oh, yes.
No. I'm just the
yeah.
bard.
Oh,
Oh,
he
you're
do.
fucking-
You
You're
are prone.
Fucking me right now. God.
So, well, oh, yes.
Of
Mr.
course it's
Unlucky himself.
Of course it's me.
Nah, Miss Mara said, I got you, bitch.
Hmm?
Alright.
I've seen
So,
enough. I know where this is
uh,
going.
While prone, a prone melee attacker, you have a -4 melee attacks, and you can't use a ranged weapon. A prone defender, you get a +4 against ranged attacks, but a -4 penalty to AC against melee attacks. So whatever your AC is, -4 to this attack right here. So you rolled 20. What is your AC? Your AC normally is 15. It's only 11 for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so take a 7 damage.
Hot damn. Pretty rough
That's
at level 2.
That's what I like.
The palpable hits, sir.
Ah, yes. It feels good to get the bod. I can't wait for the cook to get got. All right, Eddie.
I've
It's
got to
your
save
turn.
the cook.
Your move.
I will move up to here and say, "On guard!" and attack this thing to save
Let's-
my boy.
Let's see it. Sad
Ay,
day.
ay,
AC is 15. They're no longer
Yeah.
flat-footed.
ay. I just rolled poorly.
All right, Corliss.
So I'm going to stay. I'm gonna crawl over here on my back, and I'm going to. We're going to.
Does crawling provoke?
It
It doesn't
would
say
be
in
a
the
prone
description of
shift,
prone.
effectively. I don't think you can't shift. I'll look it up.
Yeah, that's one thing we've asked before. I can't remember the answer to that.
I think you can move, but you can't stand up.
And I am not the real Slim Shady,
But
so
you're like you obviously
Yeah,
take a big penalty.
there's nothing saying that you can't shift while prone.
perfect. So I use the wet deck and just like slide myself 5 feet, and then I'm
Yeah,
going
use
to
the wet
daze
deck.
it. Yeah, I use the wet deck.
Excellent.
Wet deck.
All
dude.
right, so you shift over there and you do what you said.
Wins. I cast
stand
daze
up?
on. No, I just cast daze on this one.
Oh,
You could stand up if you want.
And standing up's lame. I'm going to
All right.
penguin slide across the ship. Oh
this one said get bent.
You gonna stand up now?
no!
Oh, excellent, Takeda. It's your turn, my boy.
I'm gonna fucking full attack this stupid piece of shit in front of me. Gonna make calamari out of him.
Well, don't talk about Ripper like that.
Oh,
Boop.
Rip
Oh
around.
yeah, oh yeah. He's dead twice over.
I like to imagine that I bring both my swords down and just like quarter him, basically, like an X shape.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
Uh,
most definitely done. He is definitely dissected.
And then I can holler back, "One for me!" And then I start feverishly eyeballing more from the victims.
I hear you shout that. I'm like, wait, are we keeping count?
Josh,
Yeah.
you have a move action, so you could go right there.
Oh, yeah, I do have a move action. I'm gonna
Well,
move up to that.
did you attempt a full attack or did you just want a single attack? I saw you just rolled the single attack.
I mean, he hasn't made another attack for his full attack, so he said he wanted to, but he hasn't technically done a full attack yet.
In that case, I will move.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll move you over to the next one.
I did. I put that idea in his head so that it wouldn't come after me.
Yeah, this Grindylow is KO'd. It is this one's turn. The one you just rolled up on, actually.
Hell yeah, bring it.
All right,
What you got?
he's going to try and trip you first. So a 19
Let's
19
see.
to trip, so he does.
Oh, that's a successful trip, yeah.
All
Well,
right,
Does it have
so
improved trip?
it does. It does.
Boy, falls on his face.
whatever, man. It's just a move action to stand back up. I'm afraid of no attacks of opportunity.
He just grabs
Yeah.
that peg leg and sweeps it. Sweep the leg, Johnny.
More or less. These are nasty little fuckers. They seem to be a little bit more well trained than other Grindylows. Like you all have heard about Grindylows. They all seem to be kind of monsters. These kind of seem to be more coordinated, a little bit, perhaps a little bit more apt than other ones would be. While other Grindylows might attempt to just kind of go in there and don't care if they get hit while they try and trip you. These two seem to be a little bit more aware, we'll say. So yeah, he'll trip you. He's gonna try and hit you with a spear. Oh, fuck me. All right. Well, I guess you're gonna be all right this time, sir. Lucy,
Hmm.
what you gonna do?
I'm gonna.
Wreck it,
I'd like to.
shift in and wreck it.
I could shift. What's my movement? I can't do that. I could do 20, 25, 30. I could go there.
There's one right next to you. Stop stealing my kills.
I'm not. That's I.
He's a pirate. Steal all you want.
Ha! I'm gonna punch this one. I'm gonna save.
How
Takedo.
dare you?
I'm saving you. Uh,
How dare you?
The last
My honorary.
guys, wait. Let's see. I was there. Let's see, dude.
Man, I can't wait for Takeda to commit.
I
Articles
can't
of
charge it.
Virtue.
That's sad. Oh well. Here we go. Aww.
Yeah, fuck your shit. You fight with no honor.
Fight
And
with.
then-
Okay,
and
cool. I
then-
just won't. I won't try and save you ever again.
Oh.
That never get caught in a bad
There-
situation
there's
between
that
a rock
octave
and a hard
drop
place.
that our viewers are definitely going to be hearing in the future. Wrong, Maddie. Immediately gets salty about it.
All right. We will go on to the next one, Drell.
There's been so many.
What are you gonna do, Drell? What are you gonna show? Who are you, Drell?
Let's see this
I
boy smack
I
things
shift
around.
back.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hell
Kept
yeah, I
it
can see
going?
everything.
Oh,
You removed the. Now I can't see anything.
What's wrong?
It looks like either.
Global. All the walls disappeared, and now
Yeah.
I can't see anything. Now oh, there we go. Just reload the page. That's all you gotta do.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, everything became visible.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, there's
yeah.
nothing.
Well, I shift back and miss. The Ripper must go after the nearest target.
All right. Yeah, Ripper's gonna wind on up and let's see what Ripper can do. The first claw will hit, dealing 3 damage. Oh, he's got a sting as well, doesn't? Oh, he's not full attacking. He had to move up and get there. So yeah, he will claw and he will hit.
So, do you think Ripper's having fun while he does this?
I hope so.
I like to think
Incredible,
so.
man.
So, do you think he's having a Ripper roaring good time?
No, it's definitely a shell of a good time, you know.
Ripper, attack the prone man.
Hit.
All right, he will then look at Corliss as the turn goes to the Grundylow that you missed. He will shift in and typical fashion try and trip you.
So it was
These
Ripper and
nerds are
Doug.
all about sweeping the leg.
They are. That's their little gimmick is to sweep and poke.
Who are they
So
trying
that
to
plus
sweep this
4,
time?
16.
16 makes it.
Nice. Now they will try and poke.
Oh no.
Only fucking stupid.
You roll. Everyone's rolling like trash.
These little bastards. They let me down. They let me
This
down.
is what happens when you make us work in the fucking villages for this long.
Right.
Yep.
All right. Is this Cornelio's turn? Let's see. He knows a little bit better. He will provoke an attack opportunity, unfortunately for him, from Lucy, Ripper, and from Eddie, as he's going to try and get the fuck off his boat.
Oh, take this.
Drell. Oh, no, not you. Ah, damn. Because you missed by 1, Luke, but Lucy
So
fucking
sad.
got him. I'm so. Oh, and
It's okay.
Ripper did hit him. Yeah, Ripper hit him, dealing the 1 damage. He still had 1 health
Lost
left,
poison.
and then Maddie fucking. Oh, he's dead. He's way dead.
No, he's unconscious.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, we'll have to
He'll be
roll for
knocked out in the
then.
poison.
Let's see. DC is more than 11, isn't it?
I think it's 12, isn't it?
Yeah, it's DC 12.
Yep. He'll be poisoned. Can you hit Ripper's poison for me so I can see
Yeah, 1 second.
second?
It's 1d2 con damage.
For how long? How long does it take the damage for? How many rounds?
4 rounds. Once a round for 4 rounds.
All right.
That's unfortunate because his con is what his fortitude is based off of.
Correct.
So the
And his
more poison he gets,
his
the-
health will only go down as well.
I mean, if his health goes down, the boy's fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll most likely die from this poison before it's done with. That's fine. We don't care about this little sea goblin. He didn't take you to prom or nothing.
In the arms of an angel starts playing.
All right. Let's see. That one's turn. Top of initiative. Eddie. Lovely Eddie.
Do not worry, Takeda. I will save you. I will run you in charge.
All right. Let's see it.
Oh,
Oh yeah, he did.
I was gonna say, Luke, if you go one more square over, you can get flankency.
shut the fuck up.
Yes. All right, Corliss. You land on the ground.
For those who don't know,
I'm gonna
Flank-
cast daze on that boy.
flankency is
Oh
an
my God,
inside
okay.
joke where they just intentionally mispronounce flanking to piss me off.
He is dazed. Takeda.
I stand up. I cry. I don't. That's my whole move action, isn't it?
Yeah.
I cry.
Oh no, you'll stand up as a move action. You have a standard action you can take, or another move action.
Ooh, you commit seppuku.
I'm gonna
That's
take
a
another
standard
move action. I'm gonna take another move action and rush over to the only standing goblin left.
All right. Yep. You'll just kind of. Oh yeah.
I'll just shift.
20. Yep. All right. Yeah. You're good. You make it all the way over there.
Yeah.
Oh, almost. All right. It is that Granilo is dead. Lucy.
He measures the distance again.
I charge.
All right. Let's see it.
Fuck.
No!
Double nines.
Unfortunately, the
Every
flintlock
time I run.
the flintlock fist has some wet powder in it. It would seem as you swing wide on this
Because
one.
it's storming.
That's true. Drill, your turn.
I stand up.
Yep.
Oh, that provokes.
He's dazed.
Oh, then you're good.
I shift back.
Mm-hmm.
No, wrong character sheet. Oh yeah, I had to reload my page. That never got opened.
And the Tempest Apolly swings, hits, and kills.
I thought their AC was 15.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know, but they're dazed. When they're dazed, I think their AC is a little bit lower. If I'm not mistaken.
No, you suffer no negative.
No, okay, yeah. Unfortunately,
You
yes,
just
I'm
can't do
sorry.
anything.
I cannot read, it would seem. Alright. Yeah, sadly, you'll miss by one, Scott.
God, we're so good at this.
Alright, well, that Grindylow is, he's dazed and confused. Let's see, that Grindylow is knocked out. Top of initiative, Eddie. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about Ripper.
Ripper's gonna come over there and rip and tear.
No,
Ripper running.
because he only has a 20-foot movement.
Oh, Ripper. What did we do to deserve you? Alright, Eddie. Now, I stand corrected. It's your turn.
This invites a slight difficulty. Can I get over there? We have, un, deux, trois. Let's see, that's actually, was that 20 feet of movement?
Hey,
So-
now, I mean, there's a Grindylow right next to you that's only knocked out.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'll charge this one.
You can charge? I thought you had to be in a straight line to charge.
No, you have to run in a straight line. A charge, the last 10 feet has to be in a straight line, and you cannot move, like, through allies.
I'm so hurt. That's fine. That's fine. Just soiling my family on.
He definitely soiled it. That is a dead, almost thrice over Grindy, though. As he goes down.
Nice.
Un, deux, trois.
Yeah, the
Tell me,
record, the
Takeda,
record
how many
stayed.
did you get?
I don't want to talk about it.
Then begin drinking from my flask, even though I'm supposed to be fucking helping on the ship right now.
For defeating the foes, everyone is rewarded 400 experience.
You're
Dope.
welcome.
I penguin slide on my stomach
Slide.
You penguin.
As you all are kind of finishing up your Grenadiers, you see a few of the crew seem to succumb to them, while the majority of them are either beaten back into the water or dealt with on their own. Master Plug and Master Scourge have no issues dispatching the ones that came towards them. And the ship itself has now drastically veered off course thanks to these Grenadiers that have come on board. And to do all this, and through all this, the boat, you all couldn't see it because of the darkness and the storm itself, but you all hear a kind of a crunching noise as the boat has definitely fucking hit ground. And now that you all are not distracted, you can see an island extremely close to you all, as the boat itself seems to have hit some form of ground, reef, or something. As Master Plug yells, "Weigh anchor!"
We're all gonna slowly turn towards Drell and go, "Cabin boy."
The anchor is immediately tossed, and the storm itself. People kind of go below deck to kind of take scope and start pedaling out water if there is any, or to the bilges to help start pumping it out.
Let's get those boards out and buckets. Boards and buckets, boys.
And as people are in the bilges desperately starting to pump the water itself isn't coming in hot and heavy by no means, it seems like. It seems to be coming from the top, like the kind of the middle deck of the boat. But just enough's coming in to where it's definitely not ideal. Some of you all are working on getting the rigging up, so it's not an issue. And eventually the storm does pass. With that being said, the next part of this day would be present. Shipwrecked.
Oh no.
As the storm has now begun to abate, the man's promise has hit coral reefs surrounding this island and runs aground. As the sun rises and the tide goes out, the crew begins to come to terms with their predicament. The man's promise is holed in the main hold on the starboard side near the ship's water barrel where Darrell would sleep. See, can anyone give me a profession engineer or sailor check to surmise the damage that's been done to the boat?
Aye, aye. And by that I mean no.
All right. It looks like it looks like everyone was, for the most part, kind of can understand that.
We're fine.
No, that the boat is not in immediate danger of sinking.
But
Yeah, I'm just kind of clearing up a little bit. However, the ship is not in immediate danger of sinking. She'll eventually sink unless repairs are made. Even if the bilge pumps are operated all day, it will eventually sink. It needs to be fixed.
right.
Mr. Plug will immediately instruct several of the crew to begin dismantling part of the ship's deck to repair the vessel. Gotta figure out a way to fix it.
Right.
So, now that the morning itself is finally here, dawn has made its way over the horizon, Mr. Plug calls roll of the crew. Only it seems like one of the crew members unfortunately fell to the Grenadiers. Just seems to be a little tad of bad luck. However, as it's going along, two people do not make roll call. One would be one of the random pirates, one of his crew, it would seem. One of the others. The other is Sandara Quinn.
Oh. Oh no.
Well,
I liked her.
We need to look for her.
Can I get a?
Are we like stuck on an island right now? Is that what's going on?
I will. Yeah, you all are currently run abreast of some ground on the coral reefs, like I was saying a second ago.
He said,
And there's an island off to your pretty close to you all. That I will move the map here in just a moment. I'm just kind of getting you all kind of set up for what's going on for the predicament.
Okay.
Anyone that goes to look, let me hit my little fancy perception check button for you all. Corliss, you actually discover that there are some trails and some grimy little octopus-looking suckles along the boat towards the cabin's quarters. It seems as though in the middle of the night, Sandara never made it out of the boat itself, or made it up to start working. It looks like she was actually, it looks like possibly taken by these little grindylows.
Oh shit! And the chaos of it.
Yeah, and the only thing that you find that indicates it actually was her that was taken is her holy symbol, Besmara.
I pick it up, like I follow the trail, and I look over, and like the conclusion pops up in my head, and I just go, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Then you hear a scuttering sound, and Eddie like enters the room on all fours like a fucking crab into the two of you and says, "I will ask you very politely to tell me that that is not Sindara's."
Now, just as a little quick thing, that holy symbol, Corliss, it's just ever so slightly warm in your hand. Not annoyingly so, but it just was a little warm.
Interestingly so.
Yeah.
Like a plate from a restaurant when they tell you the plate is hot.
Yeah, like a
God.
steam plate. More or
After
less.
they fucking hand you it with their bare hand, they're like, "Yeah, this plate is hot. Be careful." I was able to deal with it, but you don't look like you can, so be careful.
Yeah.
Their hands are like calloused from sheer rage. Like, so I'm holding it by its string. I'm like, man, this thing's hot. Yeah, unfortunately it is our dear Sandara's, but I'm sure those little Griblies couldn't have killed her? I don't know. They took her off the ship, I know that much. And if my hunch is correct, and like I start swinging the thing and it like flies off onto the deck, I'm like, oh wait, no, let me grab that back. If my hunch is correct, then she is going to be on that island.
And with that being said, welcome to Bone Rack Isle.
Oh shit!
He said
Which island?
whack.
Which island in the Sea of Thieves is this?
Is that a plantation?
The island itself, you all can't see the whole thing, like from where you are on the boat. The boat itself is right here.
Oh,
Could you hit the button?
Yeah,
again?
you all have just barely ran adrift to the coral reefs surrounding the island. And this is the island itself. You all can't see the whole thing. More or less, you just kind of see the coastline
we
here.
see the
And
world map.
I kind of like the mountain range here and the little range here. But yeah, this is the map that you all. It's not a big place by any means. Big enough, to be an island, but.
Right. Okay.
Let's see. Yeah. So, do you wish to kind of give that information to anybody, Corliss, Eddie? Like.
Oh yeah.
I make it very obvious because I run to the edge of the ship and scream, "Zindara!"
Subtlety.
Yeah, the people just more or less kind of look at you.
Like I'm like hanging like at my like leaning on my hip, leaning up. My feet aren't on the fucking boards of the ship as I like lean over this thing and screaming out over the ship. I'm making a big show. Not to like make a show, but like I'm very sad about this entire event.
Master Plug will eventually come up to you with some of the other pirates close behind, and he will just kind of ask, like, just what do you think you're doing, Mr. Eddie?
I'm going to spin around and like grab him by his collar and pull him in. They have taken us, Monsieur Plug! Those gribbly little creatures from the deep! They have taken my dear Sindara!
Yeah, he'll immediately grab your hand and kind of twist it back, like away from his collar, and he'll say, "They have taken Sandara." Well,
Eddie has like anime crying eyes right now. They're all like wiggly, blind.
Yeah, he'll let go of your hand and he'll kind of brush his lapel and say, "Wow, that is unfortunate. And it would seem as though we have lost other few members as well." there is no point in attempting to find her. It is better to lose a few expendable scum than to risk crossing Herdigan. And we have bigger issues to worry about.
Bigger issues than the life of your crew?
Corliss mumbles to himself, yeah, we have bigger issues like you crossing Harrigan.
He'll say, crew can always be replaced. However, water must be found quickly. The water barrel below deck has unfortunately been busted up due to the storm and the matter of running the reef. It would seem as though we need more fresh water.
I like scoop Eddie in like with his anime eyes, and I wrap my arm around him. I go, "Well, Mr. Plug, you have your first 2 volunteers to go ashore and find some water."
Yes, as it were. Now, it is perfectly fine for you all to go. I would actually suggest that you 5 go, pointing to the party.
Yes.
Go aboard, get us some water, and come back. Take one of the longboats if you must.
Of
Well,
course.
actually, you will. Now, these repairs will take more or less a day and a half, at which point you all will be back on the ship or we will leave without you. We'll find fresh water elsewhere. And you all know, or anyone who succeeded on the profession sailor check earlier about the damage of the ship, knows that is a pretty good estimate. So it would seem like you all have more or less 36 to 48 hours, like a day to be on here to rest on the island, and another half a day, give or take, to look.
Mm.
So, like, he's not bullshitting you.
Yeah.
Like, for anyone who made their check, like, you know that this is the case. He'll say, so, go ahead, hit the boat, and be quick about it. Savvy?
I'm gonna
Savvy?
give a
Yeah.
quick salute, and then I'm just gonna run towards the boat.
I'll look at him squinty-eyed and say, aye, aye, Monsieur Plug. I will get you your water.
And he'll say, listen here, Eddie. While Harrigan is gone, I am acting captain. You will address me as such.
Aye, aye. And I'll just start walking backwards without turning away from him.
Yeah, you'll see kind of the steam rise off his head, but you won't hear another word.
That's fucking fine by me. Fuck this guy.
Like I start walking with Eddie, and I like when we get out of view of Mr. Plug, I turn to Eddie. I say, "Doug, do it." And then Doug slaps him across the face. I go, "Listen here, listen here, bud. I don't need you provoking that man who can very easily kill us, especially with one of our most useful allies trapped upon this god's forsaken island in the hands of some gribbly little fuck monsters. So until we get her back, I need you to cool your jets."
And tell me, Carlis, are you indeed a man? Or are you a mouse?
I am related to some creatures on the airplane that I don't know, and they never sent me a birthday card.
They must be some rather windy mice, then, for you to have such a coward of a supposed captain to give us these orders and take... to say that water is not expendable when the life of your crew? I do not understand why the people here allow this man to continue to give us orders.
Lucy, let's get the boat.
I say, do you remember our
Yes.
conversation in
I-
the ship? Timing.
Also, you notice that I'm currently slurping on one of the tentacles off one of the things, and so is
Oh.
River.
Hell
Is
yeah.
that raw?
I'm gonna be like, you got any more of that?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
God.
like
The
8
people
of them
disgust me.
per goblin.
Yeah.
Oh, we all start. I want to get in on that. We just have a little
What's
like
happening?
dump some buffet.
Calamari can be eaten raw if fresh.
Oh,
I don't
God.
think that's calamari.
That's not calamari.
Gobblemari.
Very true.
Gobblemari.
Gobblemari.
It is
But I-
rather chewy.
Willis,
but,
why
you know,
can't you cook one like this?
tasty.
Oh. Hold on. But I do say to Eddie, like, as the last thing, I'm like, timing is everything. Whenever we're done with this charade, oh, you'll get your chance to stab him. I'll be right there by your side, singing as your hype man. But we do need to be careful
Stab him.
until that time.
I do not wish to stab him. I
Uh,
simply wish to not have him give me orders.
I wish
In
to
the
stab
pirate line of things, and as pirates, the only way to resign is to be stabbed. So
I suppose to most pirates.
I usher you all on onto the boat. I'm like pushing you as you're going.
I
As
mean,
you're
like
going
I'm
back and
moving
forth.
along as we talk. I'm not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
standing there,
and
We're just
as
standing there talking about murdering this man in front of him.
like right in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
like
need
and when we-
buckets and barrels to carry the
Yeah.
water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they will be on the boat itself. Like, you all will be able to kind of leave the boat on shore, and there'll be like buckets and stuff that you all can take with you until you find like a applicable water source.
Yes.
Me and Ripper
Which-
just kind of like dive backwards off the boat.
Which more or less shouldn't be too hard. Just to find a good well, like a good well of water.
Do you,
Uh,
do you
but
got
it'll just take
a
some
little
time.
bit of trivia? Do you know why divers dive backwards off of a boat?
I don't actually.
Because if
Does that-
they dove forward, they would fall into the boat.
Okay, all right, kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
So, Eddie, as it turns out, Mr. Plug heard everything.
The sooner he wishes to fight me, the sooner I get to fight him.
Also,
Yes.
Doug and I are painting the name of the dinghy on the dinghy, and you may be wondering what's the name.
Please tell me it just says dinghy.
No, it says this.
Little teacup.
on.
The soggy log.
The soggy
The bass
twig.
to mouth.
The bass.
What about the other one?
That's pretty.
Bass to mouth.
That's pretty good, actually. Okay. Well, as this will continue, I welcome you all to the official start to Part 3,
Oh.
Bone Rack Isle. The man's promise is definitely holed up on the edge of the coral reef surrounding the small tropical island called Bone Rack Isle. A huge ridge towers over the island's western portion. A single raised tor glowers across the isle on an imposing ridge with miles of jungle lying in between the two. Let's see. The waters around the island are crystal clear. The visibility actually is 320 feet. It is pristine water. But the island is surrounded by coral reefs, which lie between 5 to 25 feet below the surface. If you look around them, you can definitely tell that someone could definitely hide themselves down in there, like if they really wanted to, you know. Despite the beauty, however, there is a somewhat vicious tide. Let's see. Around the island, the tides are vicious, particularly it seems to be along the western shore, just from your base sailor checks.
The
Even
ship
on
just
calm
kinda-
days, yeah, it
The
seems like it'd
ship
be pretty
like
rough.
screams of like Shipwreck Cove or some shit like that.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Let's see. With the exception of the swamp to the east, which is the area like closest to you all, the majority of the isle is covered in thick jungle, considered dense forest with heavy undergrowth. Unless you all are using some of the narrow paths that you all see, which traverse through the jungle, you gotta make some survival checks or become lost, much like Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji did when they were on Sky Island.
Oh yeah.
Or
you mean Zoro in every island?
Or yeah,
Because-
just Zoro in general.
Zoro every moment he's not on the ship.
Yeah, so you all can also see like a rocky cliff that towers over the island to the northwest. It is extremely high up, which is covered by some trees in some places. That could be a pretty good look to actually get a view of the entire island like you see before you all. But as it were, to get through the island, you'll just kind of need to kind of continue through the paths that are before you all.
Gotcha. Can we look for tracks, for squid people tracks?
Yeah, sure, you can do that along the way. It's kind of like Corliss said, like he has a pretty strong hunch that these Grindylow are probably here somewhere. As to Where can a knowledge engineering, please?
Don't look at me.
Is it DC 10 or less?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, their CR is 1/2.
Oh,
That-
that's awesome.
Aw.
God, why do we suck?
You just.
Well, I'm
just
cursed.
Hey man,
Sure.
I have a
Wait,
negative
that's
2
only
to the
4
roll.
rolls. Come on, Takeda, you can do this.
Come on.
I-
Oh, Takeda,
what am I
I have
rolling?
knowledge engineering.
Knowledge engineering.
The
You
DC
can
is
roll
10, so you can roll it.
I can. I just wasn't paying attention because it's a skill in general. I just
Do you want me to roll for you?
Here, you said knowledge, and he just kind of went, all right.
What's your intelligence again, Josh?
He has
Isn't
a
it like
-2,
6?
but he could still pull it off with a base roll.
Oh.
Do you need me to roll for you?
maybe.
Yeah, go ahead.
Might-
I'll roll for you.
My shit's about to roll like 5 times. I'm sure.
It worked. It did it.
Oh,
How the
oh,
fuck?
yeah. Takeda
Explain.
uncharacteristically
The
pipes up
dumbest
into-
one out of all of us.
He'll kind
Actually-
of pull out a pair of glasses from nowhere and then push them up, and they look. For some reason, they look like they would fit the face of a half elf really fucking well. But that's beside the point.
Oh yeah, those are all those rolls.
Uh,
Thank God I rolled it.
You know that Grindylows themselves are obviously aquatic creatures. You know, they resemble goblins. However, they are not humanoid creatures. They are aquatic. They are just as wicked as goblins and take immense pleasure in others' misfortunes and spread the mayhem. They eat whatever they can kill, giving them a rather wide selection of meals. Let's see. The tribes of merfolk have been overwhelmed by these bands of Grindylows, as have galleons of experienced sailors. Even obvious predators such as eels or sharks, they will evoke great fear from these Grindylows. They know better than to Grindylows know better than to fuck with things that are a little bit faster and quicker in the water than them.
Mhm.
However, it is speculated that a squid is to an octopus as a Grindylow is to a dog. So Grindylows don't fucking like squids. Like that, like squids
Huh.
are their dogs for whatever
For
reason.
whatever. Huh.
Let's
Funny.
see.
And
there's
what's the
actually-
Grindylow version of a horse? I wonder, because they hate dogs and horses. There's the 10 rules of goblins, and one of them is that they hate dogs, and the other one is that they hate horses.
I don't know. It doesn't say. But the one thing I know is these creatures typically live in like coves or caves, or somewhere, typically in water or in some like semi-water somewhere. So
Right.
if they're on this island, you'll just kind of have to look around and see if you can find some form of cove.
All right. Okay.
By the way, just for clarification of my skills, I have 1 skill point per level because my intelligence is so fucking low. I have
Excellent.
swim and linguistics because I don't speak common otherwise.
Hashtag
well,
wizardful.
So are you all ready to make your way in?
Aye, aye.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here.
I'll go in. Can I make a? Can I look for tracks?
Yeah, Manny said he was wanting to
Yeah.
as well.
We were all gonna do that.
But yeah, you can as well, Mr. Hunter.
The tracks I'm looking for
Yeah, boy.
is something I can eat.
It's
Okay,
a,
can I get survival from?
No. It's a perception
God damn it.
to
Oh,
look
to
for
notice,
tracks,
and then survival to
to
follow.
follow them. Yes.
Yeah, so let's get perception first for anyone trying to look for tracks.
Yeah, boy.
No shit. I actually rolled. I have a negative in that skill.
All right. Actually, let's see here.
Oh, Corliss has the highest.
The only people that notice is Corliss and Drell.
I'm looking for
Eddie
food more than
Takeda
tracks,
watch
don't
them
worry.
close. You all do see some tracks, however, they are not of the octopus kind, or the squiggly kind. They seem more or less to be. You can't really make out what they are. They seem to be normal, kind of footsteps.
Is there no thing we can roll to identify this?
Yeah, we're gonna get survival first to see if you can track him, and then just get knowledge. Give me just 1 second to figure out what the best roll for this would be. I want it to be accurate, but I don't want it to be a giveaway roll, like for like what you
Gotcha.
would roll for.
I mean, we can roll intelligence, and then you can just be like super secretive about which one it would pertain to.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. So okay, so the way this will work is, the way that you'll be able to roll to see, you can't really tell. You won't be able to tell like that this is a dragon or this is a mouse.
If it was a dragon, I'd
but
say
you-
she's gone and then leave.
But what we can try and figure out is the size of the track, like the size of the creature being tracked.
Okay, yeah, like the
So-
depth of the footstep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it will modify the DC of the survival check, and then you make sure I'm not missing anything else. Yeah, that's actually all it looks like you can really get from trying to discern what it is, more or less, or things like that.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go ahead and get a survival check.
Gotcha.
Excellent. Eddie actually gets
Eddie
lost.
looks at the steps and says, "I'm fairly certain that these are footsteps."
I also rolled a 1 earlier before we knew the perception thing. Could I re-roll it?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
It's another one.
Okay.
Me and Corliss are singing sea shanties, and we follow the footprints.
Yeah. Well, to get the kind of like the feel of them, you all can follow them. They'll kind of continue along the path itself. Lucy, Drell, and Corliss will all be able to discern that these are from a medium creature. Nothing large or small. It's gonna be medium sized, and it kind of seems to follow the path that you all are taking. Nothing crazy where it's going into the jungle or anything, or the swamp.
Okay.
So it
Now,
seems as though
is it only one type of footprint?
yes, for right here it is. There are multiple of the same footprint, but they all look to be the same.
Oh. Does it? Is
It
it
looks
a
like-
medium-sized creature?
Yes. It looks like as though there's 2 or 3 different sets of these footprints.
What the fuck?
Correct.
Was
Strange things
maybe? Maybe they actually just went overboard and they just swam to this island.
Could be.
Or maybe it's someone on the island. We'll have to see. So yeah, I guess we're just following along the path with some
Yes,
buckets and stuff looking for water.
Right here
Okay.
is where you all are, and you'll kind of begin making your way into the island. Once you all get a little ways upon the path, you all will stumble into a mire. Give me one moment.
Are they doing 10 for 10 this week?
Ah,
By the way, once we get far enough away from, once we get about here, I'm like, oh, probably a good time to mention, I can just create drinkable water, and I do some out of my hand.
Eddie
Corliss-
laughs like an idiot.
Oh,
Corliss, you actually will remember this from Croup, where he would have told you, kind of like after the fact, like during one of your days of working, after speaking of the mutiny that you all had discussed.
Mm-hmm.
He'll say that not only does Plug only drink and eat food that's prepared to him by Croup, he will not partake of any magically made food. He is too paranoid of it being poisoned.
That's
That's a good thing.
acceptable.
it's a good thing he won't know it's magically made when we come back with a barrel full of it.
Well, then we can just fuck around and farm some EXP out here for a day.
Well, here's the thing.
Well,
though,
I
it
don't-
disappears
this water
after
does
one
not
day
look
if not consumed.
Like it's a mire. So
Hey man, my mire's normally pretty clean. Kroger's the scary place. Go.
Any fucking way, I'm gonna actually beat you.
Wait, you're gonna make that joke twice?
All
Yeah,
right. With that
I
part
got
being
laugh the second
said,
time.
you all will eventually come upon this mire. The pathway slips suddenly into a large green bog. Remnants of an old wooden bridge cross the bog, but only short timber platforms on either side remain, leaving just the pilings jutting from the mud. A salt river oozes through the swamp here, forming a solid barrier of quicksand and marsh
Oh,
some
shit.
70 feet across. Yeah.
oh fuck. Yeah.
This is the only place to cross this stretch of the swamp, unless you all want to climb the cliffs at the swamp's western edge, that little mountain range you saw earlier.
Uh-huh. Oh,
The mire
shit.
itself, like I said, is composed of quicksand, actual quicksand, making
so
it
that
dangerous to
this-
cross.
This water is
Yeah, it's a
actually
mix
quicksand.
it's a mix of
What
like
happens if you
just
try and swim
muck
through
and
it?
quicksand.
I get the feeling that you shouldn't do that.
But what
Uh,
happened? Is it a swim check? Because if so, I'm not afraid. I'll do it.
Okay, so quicksand itself is a hazard for Pathfinder.
Mhm.
let me tell you exactly what it does.
However,
Is
this
it
is
like
advanced
real?
quicksand.
Is it like real life quicksand or like TV quicksand?
Well, let me read it for you, and I'll tell you exactly.
If it's real life quicksand, it's usually
Yeah,
not an issue.
So-
the
but
character
it
approaching a
runs
patch of
from-
quicksand at normal pace is entitled to a DC 8 survival check to spot the danger. Yada yada yada. The effects of quicksand is you have to make a DC 10 swim check every round to simply tread the water in place, or a 15 swim check to move 5 feet in whatever direction is desired. If
Oh
a
yeah,
trap
fuck that.
hang
I
on,
just
hang on.
go through.
If a trapped character fails this check by 5 or more, he sinks below the surface and begins to drown whenever he can no longer hold his breath.
Yeah, so but when you're below the surface, you can swim back to the surface with a successful 15 plus 1 per round you're under swim check.
Ooh.
You want to
uh,
know a secret? Is that I have a flat plus 15 to swim, so I'm just
So
gonna.
you're probably, I mean,
you
you
guys
might be
can-
fine, but this thing with the rest of these boys.
I breathe.
Fuck that. That's your
underwater.
all's problem.
What
I'm
about
just saying that's what
poor
I'm
little
doing.
Doug?
Diggy,
So-
what about Doug?
What about him?
Now,
I carry Doug.
the
Doug
sand
controlling my
itself,
back.
the quicksand itself seems to only be kind of sporadically done. But the most of this area seems to be just marshy fucking swamp. So, to give an idea, there's not really any good way of telling where the quicksand actually is. It's just kind of fucking weird to describe because the map doesn't really accurately describe it or portray it. But more or less just know that don't get in this fucking swamp. There's a good chance you can get out, but you can't see below it. It's just kind of a murky, swampy looking bullshit. If that makes any sense.
That's good and all. Ripper has no choice. He's got to go through it. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
I'm
ain't
sure.
making no acrobatic checks to get across that
Well,
shit.
I'm sure that's fine. But to continue on with my little tale of what this is, there are some low-hanging trees from on top of this little area. So, if one of y'all wanted to, if you had the rope on you, you could climb up and tie the rope to some of the limbs above and attempt to kind of Tarzan across. Instead of having to make the checks to hop along the little pegs here, you can make an acrobatics check. You'll use the rope to swing across.
Okay.
So, does anybody have rope on their character?
Yeah,
Everyone's got a
I
rope.
do.
No.
I do.
I do.
actually. No, I don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I-
So, like, how difficult is it to go across this shit?
So let's see. So, let's see. You can swing across with a DC 10 acrobatics check with a rope, or you can also jump across the piling sticking out of the mud with also with a DC 10 acrobatics check. It's just the rope kind of gives you a little bit more leeway.
Gotcha.
You know, you only have to make one check as opposed to making continuous checks.
I see.
Oh.
Do we just use one rope for everyone? I guess.
Yes. However, it'd also be an issue where if you all were to use the rope, if one of you all were to fail and fall into the bog, you'd have to more or less someone would have to get in there quick, as
Yeah,
opposed
someone
to
had
you
to save
all.
him.
Yeah. So it's just kind of
we've got Takeda. Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to use the rope then?
I will.
Corliss, looking at you.
I can hop across. I have a really good acrobatics actually.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking wind boy. Takeda, would you like to use your rope just so that we can all make it?
I mean, you all can use my rope.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I'm
all right,
not a rope.
Lucy, would you rather use the rope or would you rather try and hop across?
I want to use the rope. That'd
Okay.
be cool.
Yeah, because now
Run
if
and
we
jump.
were to jump, would we have to jump every single little time?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Use the rope then.
All right, Drell, I'm sure you're just gonna be fine with this kind of getting across.
Yeah, me and Ripper, we can just tread water over there.
Okay.
And
Sounds
Takeda. We
good.
have fun speed.
So, who is going to put this rope up there in the tree?
I can attempt a
We-
climb
we've
check
got a rigger.
to tie it.
Okay, the climb check to get up there is some 20 feet above the mire, so I need a DC 20 climb check, is what it's telling me.
The fuck?
Or DC 15 climb check, I'm sorry.
I was about
Holy
to
shit,
say
that's still pretty
20
high,
to climb
but-
a tree. Holy
Yeah,
shit!
15 DC.
Well, I don't.
Uh,
Excellent.
I
Also,
will
I'm not
try.
seeing rope in your inventory, Takeda.
I'm pretty sure it's under my kit that I have.
There's no rope in it.
There's no fucking rope in it. 50 foot of silk rope right
Oh,
there.
50. I'm
Let me
fucking
get that real
retarded.
quick.
I was looking for the word hemp rope because that's usually how that do. My brain
It-
failed
it-
me.
I will,
That's
I guess,
not a joke.
attempt to start climbing again.
Are you
Okay.
assuming that Josh he would only have rope because
Hey!
of marijuana?
If it was a
Yeah,
hemp
you'll be able
rope.
to get up there and tie it off. So anybody willing to use the rope can attempt to. DC 10 acrobatics check to get across.
Bitchin'. Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
What if we get a running start?
One.
It won't make a difference for the purpose of this.
Aw.
Eddie is elusive enough to he'll just kind of.
I do the Tarzan yell.
You hold the rope between your
I'm gonna
butt
say,
cheeks.
my turn, my turn. I'm gonna run and jump and grab the rope midair as it's swinging and just go across.
Right to the muck.
Maddie, you'll get about halfway there, and you'll kind of lose your grip on the rope, and you will fall into the muck itself.
Okay. Okay.
That'll be your turn. At the beginning of your next turn, you'll have to see if you can make sure to stay treading it. You know.
Yeah.
I'll actually, just for the sake of making this easy, well, can everyone roll initiative for me, just so me get rid of everybody off this, just to make it easier to take turns doing this. Okay, would you care to roll for? Thank you. And me do.
Just shift
Get the
shift
20
me and
and
the
then you
boy
get
up
the
to the
one.
top.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put you at 21 and put Luke at 22.
Haha.
Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Corliss, are you going? You said you're gonna try and take some time hopping along.
Yeah, we're gonna hop along the bunny trail.
All right. So the way this is gonna work is you'll be able to make a check for each one hopping along. So you'll move. Let's see. Yeah, go ahead and make me 4 checks for each of those 4 little pegs there.
Oh, of course.
And now, correct me if I'm wrong, Doug is on your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Doug's with you. Okay.
You both fall in.
Yeah. Well, you'll fall in on that 9. Yeah, you'll slip off the second
Thankfully.
one, and you'll kind of just topple on in with Doug.
Wait, I thought it was the first one.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the very first one. I thought
Yeah.
I saw the 10. And I was thinking that was your first roll.
God
Yeah, you'll kind of
I've got really
slip off the side here.
Imagine that it's like kneecap deep at this point.
Whenever you specifically hit the water, ish swamp shit here, you'll hear like Doug will obviously kind of start screeching. You know, he's fucking pissed that he hit this monkey fucking shit. Maddie,
Mm.
can I get a perception check from you, please?
Mm.
Yeah.
There's
You
a
notice
bullet in the water, in the sand.
you notice something starting to rise from the parts of the water that's not super fucking sandy.
Huh.
Oh no.
Those things being this one
Is that
Oh,
a
no.
frog?
and
Holy shit.
this one.
It's the
It's a
sauce.
giant frog.
So these are a pair of giant frogs. A
Ooh.
pair of
Ooh.
giant male frogs have made their home in this mire. The frogs stay submerged in the mire until characters begin to cross it. Then attack with their tongues, hoping to pull opponents into the mire. The frogs are hungry and fight until killed. However, these frogs, they particularly prefer things that are small sized or smaller.
Oh
And they
no.
wait until they see something similar to come into the water.
Oh
or
no.
try and come across.
Oh no.
Not my monkey. Not like this.
Drellin Taquito, you gotta save the monkey.
So,
Gotta save
the
the monkey.
frogs
Flip.
seriously are going
Monkey
to
flip.
be targeting. They're going to be targeting the old jackass there. Let me roll their initiatives real quick.
Kyle
He
the
said-
ba-
yeah,
Kyle
can you guys please roll initiative? It's just to help with the organization of it, you know.
And then he attempts to Archduke Ferdinand, my monkey.
Dude, Kyle's about to
Okay.
lose his familiar.
Duke Ferdinand.
Level
My-
2.
Talk about fucking unlucky. This dude has an actually decent acrobatic score and failed the first fucking one by one.
All right,
And then 2
Eddie.
frogs.
You're first on initiative. Is there anything you want to try and do here, bud?
I scream. I say, "Of course, the frogs exist. Ah! What can I do?"
You can hop over there and try and help your buddy out.
Yeah, you're funny.
Like, I have a +7 acrobatics, and I fucked it up.
Nah, you can still like tread it. You just have to make the swim check, which
Yeah.
I also don't have that great, so I'm not gonna try that shit. But yeah,
So you're just gonna hold your turn for now.
yeah, I just hold my turn.
That's
for
the
now.
thing is,
Alright.
in this condition, you can only move 5 feet.
Oh yeah,
So
I imagine
you,
the frogs aren't any better.
it is your turn, Manny. You are in the actual kind of
Yeah.
part of the mire that turns into the quicksand.
Yeah.
So the first thing I'll need from you, do you want to try and tread this, or you want to try and move 5 feet?
What's the difference?
Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, you just have like a swim check to see which you do.
Okay, so
if you make
here's
it
my
by-
swim check.
Okay, so you just be able to tread. You'll just
Okay.
be treading in place.
Sure. There's no way I can move 5 feet at all.
The effects of quicksand, no. Since you're
Okay.
just in it, yeah, you're just treading it. You got to make the 15 to be able to move.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright.
Now,
My-
Corliss, it's at this point I will actually give little buddy here his own little token. He'll be 19.5 to go right after you.
Alright.
yeah.
So, you need a swim check first.
Swim check from you first, correct?
Okay, so I tread. So, can I do an action?
Let's
Yeah, you
see.
have your turn. You just can't move.
Yeah, you
I'm
do
gonna
have your
grab
turn.
Doug.
Yeah, you
I'm
just
gonna-
can't move anywhere.
I'm going to grab Doug and I'm going to throw him at Takeda.
Okay, so to grab Doug.
I'm going to grab him by his scruff and then take him in both hands and yeet him at the lizard.
Monkey throw.
Monkey toss.
Monkey chop.
Okay, so we'll say that you can just move action, grab Doug, but to be able to throw him, let's see.
You have to
Mm.
toss me. Don't
It's
tell-
only
Don't tell Eddie.
it's only 10 feet.
So just throw something. Let's see.
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it. Well, what's your strength score?
My strength's like a 8.
I mean, how much is?
Okay, that's the
monkey
thing
weigh?
is-
like
That's
still,
what I'm
like,
trying
I
to
don't
figure out
think
how
it'd be
far
that
you.
difficult. Like it's
Well,
10
it's
feet.
the
Think about
fact-
10
yeah.
feet.
Well, you also gotta think that he's partially in this quicksand too, and unbalanced.
It's up to you. I mean, like, even in a panicking state, I could fucking fire a cat like way more than 10 feet.
Can confirm. If I can throw Odin 10 feet, I can throw a monkey 10 feet. You'll be wondering, Kyle, have you tried throwing your cat 10 feet? For science.
To which he responds, "Don't worry about it."
The answer
Let's
is
have fun.
no. They don't always land on their feet.
PETA, if you're listening,
Fuck
stay
you.
away from my house. And fuck you.
Peter, if you're listening, please kill yourself.
End it tonight.
Okay. Yeah, we can say that you toss you toss the monkey successfully up more towards the shore itself.
Monkey toss.
I look at Takeda and I go, like I grab Doug and I go, Wizard member, take my monkey! I toss it.
And there's this fucking screeching sound of a monkey being thrown through the air.
Yeah, I like to think he just hits Takeda in this chest, and Takeda just doesn't move, and Doug just slides down.
Yeah, Doug. On Doug's turn, he will simply go behind Takeda, knowing that the big, strong lizard man surely will protect him.
He knows that both want to eat him. He just knows one has the intelligence to think that it might not be the best idea.
Correct.
It's a
Okay,
close call.
so like I was
said
saying,
might.
the frogs themselves are on the outside of the quicksandish part. They're more in the mire part. Well, unfortunately, Maddie is stuck in the actual quicksand part. Kyle, let's see. Yeah, you're right in it too. These frogs are used to the tepid environment of Bone Wreck Isle, and as such have become accustomed to the environment surrounding the swamp areas. They are able to move their swim speed throughout this area of the part.
They might as well have freedom of movement.
So they will swim 5, 10, 15.
Aha!
Let me.
You fool! You're approaching me. You're not running away.
You can't eat my monkey without getting closer.
Well. They have a little touch tongue attack.
It's touch.
The thing is with giant frogs is they have a tongue attack. Their normal attacks are only have a 5 feet range, even with them being giant frogs. They're still just medium creatures. However, their tongue has a 15-foot range. The frogs, of course, their tongue will go a little bit further out.
Doug's touch AC is 14.
Oh, nice. Is it really?
Yeah.
Ah, damn. Yeah, the tongue will go wide and will kind of slick Takeda on the way back. All right, that frog, he wants that monkey. Takeda,
Monkey.
it's your turn.
I say that morsel. Nope, sorry, Thursday Night's voice. That morsel belongs to me. And then I full attack it.
If anyone's going to eat that monkey, it's going to be me.
I
That's
feel
You're
it.
trying to steal what I've rightfully stolen.
like that meme where She's like Thursday Night's voice, Wednesday Night's voice. Corporate needs to find the difference between these two voices.
There is
They're
no
the
difference.
same.
Unfortunately, the
picture.
first one will miss by 1. The second of your two-hand attack, your two-weapon fighting will hit. It will not confirm the crit, but it will do 12 damage. This poor little frog is just barely gimping along now.
Oh, damn.
He gives a croak of fucking just pain.
He has a touch attack,
Rip.
and I have an attack where I touch him with my fucking sword in the face.
All right.
Just violently touch him with his blade.
All right, Drell, what you gonna do?
Draw my weapon.
Oh,
No,
Where
poke
I
it.
throw
Sheathed.
oh.
Now
What
you're
weapon did
within.
you draw?
The new one.
Oh.
saber. I was expecting Drell to do the opposite of what Corvus did, where I throw my pet away from danger.
Oh, look.
Drell,
Oh wait, did they do they have the aquatic subtype?
Oh, they actually no. They're a medium animal.
Well, shit.
Yep, no subtype on their sheet.
sheet, goddamn.
But yes, Scott, that will hit and deal a whopping 6 damage.
Next.
Yep, Ripper will come on in and let's see that full attack from him.
Come on over.
Let's see. Both of those will hit. For the claws, the sting will miss. But the claws will hit, doing 4 more damage. Excellent. And Scott, remind me real quick, what size is Ripper?
Medium.
Medium? I don't know if he was medium or small. That's a big old crustacean.
How's he that big?
I was gonna say, are you sure he's medium?
Yes.
What is
I'm
he
actually
again?
pretty sure he is medium.
He's your
Yeah.
Riptorid.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
at
the-
level 7, he becomes large.
Yep.
Oh, that's so fucking awesome.
Yeah, animal companions typically get some tiny bit of a buff early on.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like rats. You can get a giant rat at level 1.
Animal companions are so fucking cool.
They really are.
Okay, well, with that out of the way, let's see here. It'll be the frog's turn. The frog is just he's just gonna try and bite. You know, he ain't trying to. He don't want you, but he gotta try and get through to you. So he's gonna attack the last thing that hit him, which is Ripper. So here's his bite. Ah, all my minions suck.
Wait, how can a frog bite if he doesn't have any teeth?
Oh, these are
I mean,
giant
they have a
frogs.
bite attack.
Yeah, they have a bite attack.
gonna
Unfortunately
jump.
for me, he'll miss.
More like a gum attack. Yeah, gum ya.
Or like a dumb attack.
There's also just
Alright.
I guess crushing strength at the jaw.
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, sure. All right, but with that, we'll go to top of initiative. Eddie, it's your turn again.
I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm definitely not
Yeah.
gonna try hopping across.
Give
this
me a
shit.
morale bonus.
I go. I fuck it. I as a move action take my cutlass out, and then you know how you can like stick a knife in the ground from a standing position. You just throw it down. I stick it into the ground, and then pull out a pair of pom poms and begin doing a cheer. But I speak Halit the entire time.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I don't know if you'll ever watch it, but your character reminds me a lot of a character called Seahawk from She-Ra.
Oh yeah.
You're literally like French Seahawk. It's wonderful.
All
Hell
right,
yeah.
well,
Using
oh,
nothing but a
Maddie,
squirrel, some duct
let's
tape,
get that
microphone.
swim check. If you can get up to this, perhaps you can start hopping across.
I know, that's what I'm gonna try and do.
All right.
Hey! I get to here. Can I pull myself up?
Yeah, for sure. You can just pull yourself up with a standard action.
Yay, I do that.
All right, well, you're out of the quick. All right, well, Maddie, I can't wait for you to keep hopping on over here soon. All right, Corliss, your monkey is safe. What about you?
Alright, so my swim check. I'm treading.
You treading.
And then I'm gonna stab this bitch with my rapier.
Oh. Unfortunately, you will miss. Their AC is 12.
That is lame.
Yeah. The old Doug, he gonna try and he'll just kind of go this way, then he'll move back some. You know, like he'll make sure to get out of the way now that he's hit land. So Doug for now, it would seem is safe. This giant frog, will kind of he'll croak real fucking loud, and he's going to try and get the fuck out of town from where he got hit so hard. It will provoke an attack opportunity from Takeda for sure. I don't know.
He shit.
Yeah, I think you'll be able
Oh.
to.
20 and an 8.
Yeah, the 20 will. Yeah, it's only the one attack, but the 20 will just kill him. So, that poor frog. He just wanted a little snack.
A little snacky.
It's
snack.
my snack.
He just wanted that little furry snatch. I mean snack. All right. Well, that poor frog is dead. Takeda. It seems as though this one is dead, and it looks like Drell and Ripper are probably going to take care of the other one. You just want to chill?
I didn't. I'll reach in and give Corliss a hand.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
And
So
then just, like,
to
Be more
rescue,
careful, little man.
you'll just kind of shift in. Let's get a strength check to successfully pull them out.
I'll roll it for you.
Okay.
Cool.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, excellent. Yeah, you
Jesus.
successfully pull him out into the boards up here. So he is into the actual water portion.
Groovy.
All right. It will now go to Drell.
Any last words, criminal scum?
Stop resisting.
Good enough.
Unfortunately, it will miss. Let's see if Ripper can take care of business.
I turn back to my friends. The deed is done, as it's still definitely alive.
Yeah. as its most assured. Oh, miss and miss. And yeah, Ripper will unfortunately swing wide on all of it, and it's going to try and bite you again, Scott.
One of the due to Eddie having a French accent, there's a comment saying,
I
"Paint
hear
me like
Ripper
one of your French
squeal and
girls."
clickety clack pain, and I'm just like, wait, you.
Like you're like the deed is done, and then it bites you in the ass.
So
Literally.
it's this with a +4 after the fact. So 22 to grapple you, or to grab you. Yeah.
I don't know
Grab
about
me.
you.
Oh, it's going for me.
Yeah, this is you.
Oh yeah, yeah, it got me.
All right, yeah, you are grabbed in its mouth. Unfortunately, you're too big for it to swallow whole. I'm so sad.
It's just got your whole butt cheek in its mouth.
Scott,
you
you're
had-
that
you had-
fucking guy who plays
Don't
Skyrim
eat
and
my
gets killed
ass,
by a
Frog.
mud crab.
Don't
Don't
eat
eat
my
my
ass.
ass. All right,
Don't
Eddie.
eat my
Let's
ass,
keep,
Mr. Frog.
All right, Eddie. You have to make a cheer right now. I want to fucking hear it.
I'll say fuck, I'm on the spot. Drill, he's our man. If he can't do it, then we are fucked. So get in there, get the goddamn combat in.
You went
If
from
you can't
gold.
do it, great.
You went from like
Alright.
gold piece and Nazi scientist in like 10 seconds.
I know, right? Like,
That's the real
my
trick.
angry French accent just turns fucking German. Like angry German.
All right, Maddie.
What were the French but angry
Now-
Germans?
You can tell that they've definitely got this frog, but do you want to get in that scrap, or do you want to go ahead and make your way
I
over?
would argue that the Germans are angrier than the French.
Yeah, it's
So like I was too busy not drowning, and I finally get up like a frog. I'm hungry.
Okay,
no.
okay. So acrobatics
So-
checks.
Yeah, so I need how many?
One
One.
per thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, why can't I do it diagonally? Whatever.
Okay.
So. Hey, that's one.
Yep. You make a 1.
Oh.
Two.
Oh, 2.
Oh, is it 10?
Yeah, 10.
Oh, thank goodness. Ah! I overshoot it.
Yeah, he slips back into the sand, into the boggy sand.
Like face first, even.
All right. Let's see. Corliss.
I'm going to attempt to hop across. Wait,
Alright.
I'm gonna grab my
But
monkey.
you're still in the water currently. Like you didn't get pulled all the way up. You're just out of the sand part of it, like the bog
Oh.
sandy part.
Oh, I'm gonna get my monkey.
Okay, yeah. You kind of pull yourself up, and Doug will run to your arms on his turn as Arms of an Angel play in the background. And that'll be Doug's turn as well. Alright, Takeda.
I say, Dro, do you need any help over there?
No.
Oh, frog on his ass.
As
cheek.
this frog has literally grappled him. I'm good.
Very well. And then I just turn around and start walking towards Corliss.
That frog was wanting monkey, but that frog got ham.
I hate you.
My turn.
All right. Yeah, it
God
is your
damn
turn.
it.
It is your
God
turn.
damn it.
Come on, Hunter, start hunting.
I'm trying.
That's
Hunter
Maddie
has
every time
become
he
the
looks at
hunted.
Hunter x Hunter. So what's
Well, I
happening?
attacked.
Sorry, I had
Oh
to
god.
wait just for a second. Okay. Now, I'm going to assume by the screams that Scott must have missed.
You would
No.
assume.
but-
Well, I
No,
missed.
with everything.
But the other claw and the sting both hit. He's alive, but literally by 1 health. Let's see if he
Give me
makes a
that
fortitude
fort save.
Magic
Oh.
missile.
Oh yeah. Alright, on his turn, he will release
Chomp.
the grapple,
Aw.
and he's gonna try and fucking leave. This frog, he ain't meant for this life. You and the crab both will get your chance to hit him.
If it moves back 1 square, Ripper kills it.
These ain't smart frog. They smart enough to know how to hunt something, but they weren't expecting to be hunted. That kind of a combination hunter X hunter style.
Tunchi, what the fuck?
They both get the frog at the same time. Congratulations.
Yeah.
All right, you all both killed the giant frogs. God, Kyle, you have no idea how bad I wanted to eat Doug there. I have
there
been
was
thinking
much
about this
rejoicing.
moment for a hot minute, and I wanted it so bad
Oh,
because their
God.
tongue has the pull ability where they can just pull it next to them, and as long as Doug can't get out of that grapple, they can just go ahead and swallow him whole the next turn as long as they do it.
Hey, Stevie, I feel like there's a there's a little bit of resentment about that time that I ate your character with the swallow whole giant centipede.
Oh yeah, there might be. All right, but with all that said and done, you all can continue making your way across. For the sake of time,
Experience.
we will say that you all take a good amount of time getting across this, just as slow as fucking possible. Drell and Takeda, now knowing how the swamp and the bog works, thanks to the little quicksand areas, thanks to Lucy and Corliss, can successfully navigate through the area, and you all will gain some experience.
Yay.
So, for getting across the bridge itself and for defeating the giant frogs, each of you all are awarded 250 experience.
Noise.
Oh my god, we don't level.
There's about 15 more minutes. There might be some more things you run into.
Gee, what the fuck?
How
I hope
far are
so.
we?
Yeah, you should be a little under 1,000, I think.
Yes, 872. Yes.
Okay. All right, to take you all back to the map itself. You all were about halfway along the path whenever you all made it through the bog. If you see the nice little river strong there, little bog area. So you all can successfully continue along the path. You all still see these footprints. They're on the other side. They just kind of never stopped. So you can continue making your way there until eventually, you all get to another area. Me but one moment. To move y'all along. Alright. Yeah, you all can continue on, and eventually you'll come upon the next area, the Whore's Boudoir. A terrible stench fills the swamp here, a fetid odor of cheap perfume and rotten flesh. A huge tree stands in the middle of a clearing in the swamp, draped by some sort of huge tent. Lurid painted faces cover both the tree trunk and tent, and both are decorated with rotting humanoid body parts and carpets of squirming insects. Delightful.
Nice.
Top.
So, it is still during the day. So, I just gotta double check on this last little piece right here. And I'll move you all along right meow to the Whore's Boudoir. Move little Doug over there. Alright.
So it's like a weird tent covered with
Yeah, kind of
corpses and shit.
yeah, a little tent covered with all kinds of skin and shit. Along with what I was just saying. Can I get perception from everybody, please? I'll let you all go ahead and just roll it. Oh, look at Drill. Alright. So, Drell and Lucy, it looks like, are the two people that notice them. As you all start getting closer, there are actually some creatures on the other side of the tent area. They have not noticed you all just yet, though.
What are
What
they?
the fuck is that?
I shall show you all. Let me pull up the character sheet and hit show to players. Let me know if this, y'all can see this now. Ah, here we go. Can y'all see that?
Oh,
Oh,
There are some ship's horrors.
Ghouls.
Indeed, indeed.
Ghouls.
Damn,
No.
they're fucking
oh,
stacked
fun.
too.
We thought it was lower level.
Not- horrors, not coors.
So,
Which is
yeah,
cool.
they're kind of mumbling through the area over there. This area is still dense. Like it's not like dimly lit or anything, but there's not like direct sunlight or anything over here. It's just kind of like cascading through the trees. There's a clearing, but it's clear for the quote unquote jungle. Like
Mhm.
So this is the area that you all walked on. They did not see you all, and can I get knowledge religion from anybody? This is not a hard roll for you all to actually know that they are ghouls.
If they are CR1 or more, I cannot roll it.
Yeah. Does anybody have knowledge religion?
Yeah, I've got it.
Corliss, Mr. Bard, do you have bardic knowledge or anything yet?
Nope.
So he doesn't get bardic knowledge. He gets
I
a
would-
different version of it.
What do you even do?
What the? Yeah, what the fuck?
I get.
No, his is it's better bonuses to the rolls for a smaller area of things.
It's a better
It's all-
bonus for the.
Get
It's
that.
a better bonus for the rolls, but you never use them.
Well, it's world traveler. He gets bonuses on knowledge, geography, local and nature, and linguistics, and it's a bigger bonus.
So, okay, specific knowledges instead of all of them.
So if no one has religion, you all don't know that these are.
I mean,
ghouls.
we can probably tell
You all
that they
can
are
assume
undead.
they're
But
undead, yeah. Well, for sure. But as of right now, you all definitely have caught them unawares. Do you all wish to kind of just go on in there, or do you all wish
yes,
to try
I
and take
charge into the
Yeah.
fray immediately, drawing my sword.
Yeah.
All right.
Samesies.
Yeah, like.
Take
In that
me
case, I will
Ah!
clear the tracker real quick then, and everyone roll initiative.
I'll roll for you, Justy.
Thank you. I
hey.
rage as a swift action and then charge.
Hey Fowler.
You fool. Raging
Yeah.
is a free action.
I will have to get off at like exactly 10 because
Okay,
gotta be
that's
at
fine.
work at 6 a.m.
All right,
Well, then
fine.
you better make this combat quick.
I better make it quick, just like all the women I've slept with.
That,
All two of them.
It's like 3.
It was like 3, but they were all super hot.
I mean, okay, you got that going
Alright.
for you.
All right. Well, with all this being said, Eddie, you are first.
Ho ho.
Now, this is like a tent area. You can go underneath of it.
Gotcha. Is this a surprise round?
No, from where you all just like, it's kind of like Kingmaker. Like you just like announce that you are coming in. There's like no stealth coming up to it. They didn't catch you aware, but you know
got
how
a surprise round in
Kingmaker.
Kingmaker.
Yeah. I thought. Okay. Yeah, we'll say it's a
bust open the
surprise round.
door.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
you can surprise round, but on a surprise round, you're technically
Limited
staggered.
to. Yeah.
A standard or a move.
Yep.
Not
All right.
Yeah.
So Eddie, you get to go first. Yeah, it's just a surprise round. So.
There.
Corliss, same for you. Standard or move action.
I'm going to do.
Doug is here, but he's just kind of on your shoulder again.
Yeah, he ain't doing dippity shit. We're gonna standard action. We're going to what's this? 25. Okay, I'll have to do move action then. So I'll go 5, 10. Go like that.
Lucy.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Currently is a move action. Okay. Let's see. I'll just move.
Okay.
I'll move right beside my boy.
Excellent.
Eva.
All right, Jarrell, you and Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Who's gonna full move?
Oh, it's a move or a standard action.
Oh yeah, because it's surprise round.
All right. Well, that being said, combat will officially start now. So, Eddie.
Taquito.
But I
Oh,
didn't get my
sorry,
move.
he's not in the turn
He should be in
order.
the initiative. Did I not have him selected?
Oh no.
Look at me not having him selected. What a big goofus I am.
It's okay. I'll add him to the turn order.
Yeah, just move me 20 feet.
No, he
Oh,
is in the thing. Oh no, you just added him.
Yep.
I just moved him to.
All right. Well, we'll go ahead. Takeda, you're gonna move up. Okay. And
Yeah,
top
boy.
initiative, Eddie.
I will charge this one.
All right, Eddie. Let's see what you got going on. What are
this-
you gonna stick it to this whore?
You could say that. Ha ha!
All right. Yeah, you will definitely hit, dealing 8 damage. Excellent.
Oh no.
She's still standing.
It's okay.
No, it's the thing. The next two that you didn't attack get to go.
It is the next one. They will move on up
I don't know
towards
how
you, Eddie.
I failed to take that into account, but fail I did.
Yeah, she will on her nice little one stiletto and one not stiletto foot, kind of run on up to you, and she's gonna
And then
try.
I, as an immediate action,
Go
I
ahead.
will provoke an attack of opportunity from her, but not her.
Yeah.
As I use my dodging panache.
Alrighty.
My AC goes up by 2.
Alright, yep. That one will give you a good old beat. So here's the attack opportunity. It'll be a miss.
Whoop.
Excellent. Look at you being all clever and shit. Let's see. So, explain something to me real quick, Luke. Now, can I
Yes, sir.
continue to move, or is that done? Is that like a response type thing, or?
It was in response to you declaring an attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that she'll look really sad. It'll be the next ghoul's turn though, and she'll try and finish with her little gal cutting, or at least start with her gal cutting. Man, you
Yeah.
always were a ladies' man, Eddie.
It always works out this way.
Unfortunately though, they can't seem to sink their teeth into you just yet.
They always do, though.
Lucy.
Hmm.
Lovely Lucy. What you gonna do? Your turn.
I'm going to move action, activate my martial flexibility for the first time today. I'm gonna grab myself the. Oh, I had it open. Oh, I'm gonna grab myself the outslung style. Combat feat. I'm going to swift action activate that, and then I will standard action just move again
All right.
to here.
Sounds good. Corliss.
I'm going to move. Perfect. And then I'm going to cast Grease, and I'm going to pick. Gotta be a 10-foot block.
BRB.
Now, do you have your stick of butter?
Like this right here.
Damn, I was hoping I could catch both these two, but it seems just out.
If you right-click that square and hit send to back, it'll.
If
or-
put it
or you can just leave
over this one.
Like here.
Yeah, that one.
All right. The deed is done. Let's see. With that, the first check I had to make is a reflex save. So, let's see if she can make that. She cannot. She is prone.
When she does, Corliss goes, and Shodi got low.
So stupid. All right, Takeda.
Funny
I
enough, in
wanna
order
run
to use
around-
magic, he has to sing. So
Yeah.
I want to run around this tree and bop that one good.
Yeah, boy.
All right. Let's see. That's that single attack.
Whip snap.
Oh yeah,
Snap.
you are successfully able to hit and damage. Nice.
It's piercing, so I'm pretty sure that gets past their DR.
They
don't know if they have
don't
DR.
worry. Ghouls don't have DR.
Oh, I thought pretty much
Were you
that had
charging
DR.
when you did that?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Should I have?
All right. Let's see here. It is now the one that's laid down. Let's see. She will. Let's see. Attempt to stand up. Which I believe. So for Grace is another acrobatics check to stand up. If I'm not mistaken, correct?
Okay, so I think you can stand up fine, but just being able
That's
to
what I
move.
thought.
Being able
Yeah.
to move is an acrobatics check of
So-
10, and if you fail, you then roll reflex.
To see if you fall again.
Yes.
And
Alright.
if you fail by 5 or more, you just eat it. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
just stand up, and they'll just move up here. That'll be the whole turn. Alright, Drell.
Yes, one moment. I want to see what type of action this is.
What are you
A
trying
bad
to do?
one.
Ooh, it's a swift action. Nice. You hear Drell let out a gurgle as my hands become webbed and clawed, and I gain an extra set of mandibles within my mouth.
This.
I'm taking on the
Wow.
aspect of a Seokoi.
These
Oh,
are
that's
words
cool.
I have never heard before.
The same thing happens to Ripper. He gets
Oh.
really spiky and gains an extra set of mandibles.
Alright.
I'll
He
move on
needed
in.
more?
Alright.
I draw my tapestry.
Okay.
Goodbye, my boys.
Okay.
Alright, we will take care of
hey,
you.
shit. Yeah, I trust you.
20.
Oh, wait. She's immune to days. Fuck.
He's just gonna full move in. 25, 30, 35.
Okay.
He's gonna back up and go bloop.
Farewell, wayward
bloop,
son.
He's on top of one of them.
Is he?
Yeah,
Yes.
just
There's one right here.
right there.
Yeah, right here. But you,
Where he is now? Move him one to the left.
yeah.
Oh, it was not. Oh, wow. Okay.
What the fuck is going on? Okay,
She was here for me.
that's funny.
All right. Well, he has moved on up. Eddie.
Haha!
Show these girls a good time. Come on now.
Don't I always? The answer is no. So, let's remove the charging buff. Okay.
Okay.
As I go to begin beating the shit out of these monsters, I will attack this one.
Okay.
Hiya!
That will kill the creature.
Getting me a point of panache back.
Correct. Excellent. Good job, Eddie.
Is panache a kind of cheese?
Is it panache or panache? Or what?
I think it's
panache.
pinochle.
Pumpernickel?
Yes.
I think it's the name of an old wooden ship.
Ah, okay, that makes more sense now. All right. Let's see. Which of my girls?
It's the one below me.
Yes, that is correct. Alright, yep, she's gonna
Panache.
attack Ripper, so she will full attack
For
him.
those who had to hear that one. It is
So
panache.
here is the bite.
It is panache, according to Google.
Claw 1. Ooh.
Holy shit.
That's only claw 1.
Oh no.
And,
That's both claws.
That's both claws.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I missed the. Yeah, the second claw will hit and confirm. and there's a chance for paralysis. It'll be for 5 rounds. That's the damage. It's just 5
Oh.
rounds. Yeah.
Fortitude save DC
Yep,
is
13.
13. Oh boy.
I always found it funny.
Ooh.
I always found it funny that elves specifically are immune to that effect.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
I don't know why. I think there's a lore reason. I don't know, but it's just
Yeah, it's strange that it talks about that.
Mhm.
Yeah. But anyway, yes. Ripper takes 11 damage from that crit and is paralyzed for 5 rounds.
Yeah, that's very, very bad. Get on in there, everybody.
With that being said, the ghoul will shriek in just amusement and excitement. This ghoul is dead. Lucy, is your turn.
Cool. I'm going to shift.
Mhm.
Activating my outslung styles ability.
Uh-huh.
Anytime I make a 5-foot step, I gain a +1 dodge bonus to AC and a +1 bonus on weapon damage rolls with the
Okay.
chosen weapon, which is going to be, unarmed strikes.
Yeah,
So,
his hits.
Give
So
him the
let
old
me g-
1-2. The double barrel.
Yeah, boy. Papa!
The first will miss, the second will match. Good job.
So
she has
it's
taken her first knuckle of damage.
takes 6 damage.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. She has done so. Corliss, on his turn, Corliss is not stupid. He knows that he cannot simply attack them or use his daze attack on them.
He'll cry. 'cause
Does he not have a crossbow?
No, I believe he only has a rapier. Yeah, so he will. The only choice he does have is to attack in melee.
He does that fucking animation thing, where like if for I don't know who the fuck designed Tristan in
Oh
Kingmaker.
my god, I know.
Like I get it. He
Right.
worships Siren Ray. He has this motherfucker has like a strength of 9 and no armor. He has an AC of 11.
Yeah,
Like
more or less. I just won't tell Kyle, but he'll drop his hurdy-gurdy to pull out his weapon, and then he'll move up to be able to attack next turn.
well, what's his BAB?
His BAB is 1.
Okay, in that case, if you have a BAB of 1 or more, he can free action drop the thing and then charge. And you can draw your weapon as part of a charge or a move action.
All right, and then that's what we'll do then. So this +2.
You blame. Hot damn, that boy actually done
Yep.
got some damage in.
He'll deal 3 damage. Nice. All right, she's hurting a little bit, but she ain't down just yet. It is this ghoul's turn. She is not going to attempt to move. She's just going to attack.
Mhm.
So here she comes for you, Luke. Here's her full attack. Are you ready?
Sock it to me.
Bite,
Miss.
claw,
Miss and miss.
claw. I'm so sad.
I'm so happy.
I'm so sad. I just want someone to get the fever.
Oh yeah, I'd rather not.
I've
Speaking
got a
of which-
fever.
Speaking of which, does ghoul fever only affect? No, certainly it doesn't only affect humanoids. I'm damn sure it also affects animals.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Yeah.
In fact, I know it does. In Rise of the
But
Rune
it-
Lords,
Yeah, it's only the bite though.
chapter
Just where the fever comes from.
chapter 2, the Skin Cell
But
Massacre, the
we'll
fucking
go-
carrion storms.
Yes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, Eddie or Drell, it's your turn. What you gonna do, Drell?
Save your bug.
Please,
It's a reach weapon.
please, God, hit it.
Ah, sad day. You missed by un. Her AC is 14.
Yep.
Ah.
Don't worry. If she tries to coup de grace, that provokes.
It is your
Indeed.
turn,
My turn.
Mr. Eddie.
I will see this plight, and I will move to here, moving at my half speed so that it does not incur that issue. I don't think, anyway. Do you,
I
do you want me
think-
to roll acrobatics?
Oh, it's not the acrobatics part. I think you still have the first time you encounter it, you still have to roll the reflex. Or is that?
It's
am I
it's
wrong?
when it's cast. It's when I know when it's cast, you have to make the reflex check, and then from that point on, you might slip on it.
Yeah, a creature can walk within or through the area of grease at half normal speed with a DC 10 acrobatics check. So you'll have to make.
Oh, I have to do it. Okay, DC 10.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah. Okay, I'll move to there, and then I'm gonna hit this bitch.
Well, let's see.
Well, maybe I should. I think I already provoke an attack of opportunity.
You will just move. You won't. You can't shift into it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shift because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I did provoke from her.
Yeah.
If you'd like to do that.
I shall with her bite.
Please don't. Okay, good. Do I move to flank her and potentially provoke? Should I do it, everyone?
Yes.
Well, okay. Think about this. The Ripper is paralyzed right now.
I know.
Would he still be considered helping you?
No.
flank if
I
he-
mean, like, move to here.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I heard one yes, and then I heard a neutral sound.
Alright.
Actually, no. Stay there because I'm gonna get a flanking bonus next round.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, I'll just attack her then.
Okay.
Hi-ya! Yeah.
All right. The 18 will hit. She has 4 health left. You will kill her.
Yeah, boy.
Man, look at this Corsair doing what he does. All right. Yeah. When all looks grim for poor little Ripper there, his mindless little body ready to go into the fucking abyss.
After I do that, I gain a point of panache back from having defeating a target. Do a bit of a flourish, and then kind of lift up on one foot. You know, I don't lift one leg up. I just kind of lift it off the ground without moving that leg's knee, and kind of like lean back, wink, and blow a kiss to Drell.
I forgot to say it whenever I did it. When I shifted, I was gonna Krusty, no.
Oh my god. I love it. Look at Eddie being so helpful towards you, Drill. Well, it is Lucy's turn now.
Yay!
Eddie loves
Shift.
Drell. He also
does.
loves pissing Drell off.
And then, pa-pa!
Oh, damn, boy!
Yeah, Lucy, you just fucking kill her.
16 and 8. Pa-pa!
Now, are
He
you
said,
doing
"How
this
about
now?
I slap
Do you-
your shit?"
Oh, these things do not deserve the right to continue living.
I just want to make sure because if
Are
you
they
roll
living,
is
though?
non-lethal,
They are the
yeah,
undead.
yeah. He or she will die. Killing the.
I grab her and I just push her back down into the earth.
Yeah. So
You're like, go to sleep now.
both of those would have hit, and you would have killed her almost twice over. Good job, Matthew.
Yeah, boy.
Your double barrel fist fucking popped her one good. The 3 ship's whores are slain. Everyone will get 300 experience.
Aw.
Yep. Unfortunately, if Kyle would have stuck around, there was one more thing I was hoping to do, and that last thing actually would have leveled you all.
Let's do it real quick since he's not here.
Nah, it's okay.
No,
Wait
it's
till-
okay. It'll happen right after the beginning of the next session.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll start the
but-
game and level up, and then
Yeah.
we'll have to do that.
Yeah, that's why y'all just need to make sure to be ready for it. But to do a little bit of reading, let's see. Yeah, it's for one, it's strange to find some ghouls on this island in general. For what is meant to be supposedly uninhabited, a little uninhabited random island. But among all the piles of revealing clothing inside the tent are a few things. One of them is a potion of cure moderate wounds, and
That's
a
useless.
leather hip flask depicting a crocodile.
I take the flask out and I keep the pouch because I think the pouch is cooler.
Let's see. Yeah, the flask itself is worth 25 gold.
I hand it to Eddie.
There are 2 daggers. One of them, and 2 daggers and 1 masterwork dagger. I'll write all this down. Just spurting it out for a moment. There's a chest containing six flasks of alchemist fire, 2 barrels of very cheap perfume worth 25 gold each, a wedding dress inlaid with white pearls set with 3 tiny rubies, worth 400 gold. A whalebone corset set with the mother of pearl inlays worth 20 gold, a dozen silver hat pins set with tiny obsidians worth 5 gold each, and there are scattered gems worth a total of 250 gold, 250 gold,
Oh, I'm sorry. This is let me read that correctly. It's actually a typo. With I hope you all ready. 150 platinum, 56 gold, and 97 silver pieces.
Wow.
Jim's worth that is what you just said?
Yes.
Okay, could you give me that price again?
150 platinum pieces, 56
Damn.
gold pieces, and 97 silver pieces.
Now just a
Hot damn
second.
boy. So let me. I think I got that for the most part. A potion of cure moderate wounds, one of those.
Mhm.
A leather hip flask, something worth 25 gold.
Depicting a crocodile,
Okay.
worth 25 gold. Yep.
2 daggers, then also a masterwork dagger.
Mhm.
A chest containing 6 alchemist fire,
Mhm.
10 barrels of perfume worth 20.
2.
Oh, 2, thank you.
Yeah, worth 25 each.
Worth 25 gold each. I was like 10 barrels of perfume.
No, 25 bottles. Or 2 bottles.
No, yeah, 2 barrels. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
barrels?
Yeah.
Pearls worth 400 gold.
Yeah, a
Was
wedding
it
dress
just
inlaid with them. Yeah.
there was something worth 20 gold.
Yeah, a whalebone corset.
Someone tried to have a wedding on this island. It did not
Yeah,
turn out well.
I feel like there was a crashed ship, and these were the cabin girls, more or less. I feel like that's the case. And then 12 hat pins worth 5 gold each, and then gems worth 150 platinum, 56 gold, and 97 silver.
Correct. That's nice little haul of loot right here.
Yeah, just a bunch of money. I fucking dig it. The alchemist fires, those are nice as hell, especially early on. They do continuous damage, like until you put the fire out. So
They are definitely great for
Burning
specific types
ships.
of enemies too.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Oh yeah. Oh fuck me, dude. 100%. We're gonna come across some swarms. I'm calling it right now.
What? No.
All right. Is
Next
that
time
the
on yeah, that's it.
is that the last of the loot in this area?
That is.
Okay. So is this where we're gonna stop for the day?
Yeah, this is
Okay.
where we'll stop it. You all are making your way into Bone Rack Isle. I expected to get a little bit further than we actually did get, which is fine. So we'll probably have looking more like 2 sessions. The
yeah.
second session being a little shorter,
Yeah.
to-
There was a lot of like RP early on.
which is fine with me. I actually prefer that.
Yeah. Same.
So with that, you all are just about out of the woods themselves now. You all can expect next time to make yourselves upon the next place, Crab Palm Beach.
Hell yeah. Alrighty, my guy. Would you like to bring us back to the home screen?
Yes,
For
sir.
the
Sounds
stream.
good to me. Yeah. So hopefully Zach and whoever else was giving us a watch enjoyed the time, and
I think it
for
was
me,
Yeah. At the height
He's your
we
boy.
had 4 viewers.
hey, nice. Well,
Double the
hope
square
y'all hope y'all enjoyed it, and we'll see
Indeed.
you next time.
Till next time, ladies and germs. Ciao.
I'm gonna get